following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Yo, welcome to Real Figures, episode number 36. My name is Omar V, coming at you with a last minute episode. I almost didn't make this shit, man. My house almost didn't make it. Shit. Oh man, shit. Yeah, man. Super last minute episode. Kind of felt weird even coming up here, fucking wanting to talk about toys and stuff. You guys obviously kind of seen the news throughout the last couple of days. It's been real kind of shitty out here in this city, so yeah, it's real fucked up what happened out here, man. So, I don't want to talk about it too much. Like I said, it kind of felt weird coming up here to talk about toys, but man, it was like a bad time for me to not do an episode. Like I said last week, I took a little bit of a break, and once you take a break, it's like you kind of want to get back into that routine of things, so you can kind of just jump back into the normality of your everyday life and stuff. And like I said before, man, this show is important to me. I like kind of coming up here and shopping toys and stuff. So I had a show kind of getting prepped up throughout the week. I didn't know if I was gonna do it though, so I was like, you know what? Let me just jump on here and just see what's up with everybody, man. Quick episodes, not too much toy news, but there is some kind of cool stuff that I kind of wanted to talk about. A lot of TMNT. It's like fuck, I always hate seeing TMNT toys, but man, they always give me something to talk about, man. So got to talk about some of that stuff. And yeah, a little bit of wrestling figures, some little 1/6 news kind of popping up. McFarlane, kind of trickling out some cool stuff. So we got plenty of stuff to kind of go around and see what's up with. No hauls for me this week. I don't think the mailman's delivering over here anymore. Nah, but I do have some stuff kind of on the way from 5K Toys. They're, like I said before, they're not too far from me. Like they're actually pretty close. And yeah, like even myself, I'm pretty kind of close to where that fire kind of erupted over here by Eaton Canyon. So I saw them kind of put out a message that they're gonna like delay shipping on some of this stuff. This is perfectly fine. Who wouldn't understand these types of like circumstances? So I do got some stuff coming in from them. And then I got some stuff coming in from TOYZ Metaverse that I'm actually looking really forward to. I've actually been kind of seeing like reviews and in-hand pictures of at least. I don't know if you guys ever have seen that Hellcat figure, that fucking Gandalf. Man, I can't wait to get my hands on that shit. That shit looks so dope. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, nothing in this week. I was gonna stop by Target just to see what's up in there, man. But I was like, you know what? Why am I gonna piss myself off? I never find shit. My Target suck ass. So yeah, right now I didn't really have enough time to kind of go in there and see what's up. But like always though, don't let me stop you from letting me know what's coming in hand and stuff. What you guys are picking up? What are you guys' thoughts on some of this stuff is? Because what's the hottest thing out right now? What would you guys say it is? I don't know. I've been seeing some people picking up that Secret Wars stuff. But yeah, a lot of fig arts are always kind of hitting and shit. So we'll see what's up with a lot of stuff. And then yeah, we'll take a look at some new pre-orders and shit. It's like I said, man, I feel kind of weird getting up here talking about toys, man. It's just it's real fucked up what happened to a lot of these people out here, man. My heart goes out to them and stuff. I hope they kind of recover as soon as possible. And then, hopefully the government doesn't sit on their ass too long and, helps these people out. But like I said, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. Instead, I want to come in here and chop it up with everybody about toys and shit. So yeah, we'll do that. I'll actually say what's up to the chat though. Like I said, I didn't hit no calls. My man Tyler L, he got the call, bro. He saw the bad signal. What's up, Ty? Let's give it to you, man. B Rivera's in the house. He says, "What up, bro? What up, B? How are you, bro?" Man, I got Last Ronin Foot Soldier, and I'm about to army build them bad boys. Oh yeah, the Foot Soldier, dude, those are sick. I got 3 of them. I always kind of, when it comes to like army builders, I always kind of just stop at 3 sometimes. I'm not like a huge army builder, just because sometimes I feel like I'm doing too much when I buy too much of that stuff, Like I remember having like a lot of those hand ninjas, the fucking stormtroopers. I was like, why the fuck did I buy so many? But they're fucking cool when you just like seriously like display them all. It's fucking awesome. We got Laser Pants in the house. Laser Pants. These are the new Fury Toys. Michelangelo is dope. Yeah, that's the one I'm waiting for from 5K, man. So looking forward to that. And then I got I don't know if you got the like accessory pack. You got to get like the accessory pack. It's kind of weird like how 5K Toys is doing that stuff for like their third party stuff. They're like little add-on packs and stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys probably, I know Laser Press doesn't fuck with Dragon Ball Z, but everybody's taking pictures of that big ass Broly, that Fenrir. Oh man, I gotta fucking find the pre-order for that shit. I missed out. But I heard the studio's disbanding. I just think that that's just them letting them know, like, get the scent off their tracks and stuff. They're gonna just create another studio and keep producing these like bootleg Dragon Ball Z figures that are pretty fucking awesome. That thing looks sick, man. So I can't wait for that. How far are you from the Flyers? Glad you're okay, dude. Man, out that night, it's crazy because LA is so drastically different, like in weather and stuff. I'm actually out here in Pasadena. So when I first moved out here, I remember always hearing about like these Santa Ana winds, and you feel them, in other parts of the city, but out here closer to the mountain, bro, that shit whips around the fucking mountain through the canyons, and it just like, dude, it'll move your whole house. Like, dude, I've had a fence get blown over, fucking trees got blown over, and I was just thinking like, yo, you know what? You gotta pray, gotta hunker down, see, be safe and stuff. And yeah, man, that shit just, I remember I was like messaging my boy Boncho and stuff. I was like talking to him about it. And he was like, yeah, I was like, yo, man, there's a fire around here, bro. We'd be fucking toast. And then, man, just a few hours later, dude, they got crazy, man. I was actually like 10 minutes away from like that neighborhood that burned down, Altadena. Dude, it's like a fucking war zone out there. Like, you drive by and it looks like a fucking carpet bomb just went off and just took everything off. So yeah, like I said, it's pretty fucked up. And it kind of just trips me out because it's like you never really think about that stuff like kind of happening to like where you're close to, but you got to just think fast, man. Just make sure you and your family are okay, and everything else is it's just stuff. It's just stuff at the end of the day. So obviously people's homes and stuff, that's not like replaced that easily. But I always feel like, man, just take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and then yeah, everything else can kind of just work itself out. But yeah, like I said, real fucked up, man. But it is what it is. Sometimes, man, we're watching so much news about that stuff. It's like, fucking dude, California is just so fucked when it comes to the leadership that we have out here in the government roles out here. So I don't know. It's a lot of blaming going on, but some of these motherfuckers got blood on their hands. I'll say that, man. But yeah, I'm not too far away from it, man. But yeah, I'm all right. My family's okay. So yeah, like I said, I kind of wanted to just kind of come in here and just chop it up, get away from that stuff for a bit. But yeah, everything's good on my end, man. But yeah, thank you for asking, LP. We got KJ Smith is in the house. What's up, peeps? Yo, KJ, what up, bro? KJ's in the house. Darth G's in the building. Yo, what up, Darth? Darth made it to the show. So pretty cool. I'm not expecting too many people in here. It's just like I said, super last minute show. Barely put out the stories and stuff. And yeah, I just kind of was like, yo, you know what? Let's just rock this shit. I kind of cleared up some time and stuff. So I was like, yeah, let me just come in here and do it. Fucking ridiculous. Yeah, bro. Really fucking dumb. It's like, man, I don't know if you guys follow Jeremy Padawer too. I think he's like the CEO of Jazzwares, or one of the top chiefs in Jazzwares. That guy fucking lost everything, dude. Lost his entire house. And I only bring him up just because he's like in this like little, I guess you call him part of the community too. I mean, the guy makes toys, the guy collects stuff, dude. Grail collections, bro, completely gone. And it kind of sucks. And it really left me with that when I read his post. It's like, that question that all collectors ask themselves is like, if you only had 10 minutes, you only have 5 minutes, your house is burning down. Like, what do you take? You don't take anything. You just leave it all, bro. It's just, it's just stuff. You know what I mean? And it's like, what was that? What was that comedian that said that? It's just like, yeah, you're unburdened by all your stuff once it's gone. And it sucks though. It definitely sucks, man. So hopefully him and his family can recover. And yeah, all the people that really kind of need it. I'm not saying that he doesn't. I hate all that talk about people are like, oh, they're rich. Who gives a fuck? Like, dude, people lose everything. You lose memories in your house. You got a home. It's, you get memories every day in your own home, man. So it kind of sucks. But yeah, like I said, dwell too much into that stuff. There's plenty of shows online and on the newsreels talking about it, man. But yeah, you guys ever want to help out or stuff, there's plenty of donation places. I myself, like, me and my family kind of went down to the Rose Bowl, kind of just left some blankets, some shoes and stuff, nothing crazy, but yeah, there's people that really kind of need that help, man. And that's kind of the reason why I didn't want to do the show. It's like, man, I'm over here talking about toys, shit I want to buy, shit I don't really need. But yo, man, it like I said, sometimes that shit that that those types of sayings, it is what it is. It's, can't argue with that. It's just, it is what it is. Um, my man, yeah, my man B. This is my boy had a house fire a few years back, and all I grabbed was my kids. Yeah, man, exactly, dude. You just want to get you and your family out. Don't think about like stuff. It's just obviously people think like, oh, my paperwork, and I would think the only thing that for real maybe people would want is like family pictures and stuff. Maybe like a family heirloom or something. But yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, I feel like most of the stuff is just replaceable. Even like when I look at the stuff that I kind of have in my house and stuff, it's like just, oh, I have stuff, bro. Even my entire collection, if it was gone, I think it'd be kind of cool to kind of restart. It's just like restart from what's the first figure you buy? What's the first one in your collection? Like, it'd be kind of a interesting kind of way to collect again. But yeah, like I said, kind of as more people kind of trickle in, I'll say what's up to people. But I do want to jump into the toy news, guys, because that's what we're here for, man. And shit, this week started off pretty awesome. Shout out to Netflix. Did you guys know Netflix had Raw, WWE Raw? Shit, man. During that broadcast, they must have mentioned it like 100 times. I was pretty excited to watch this, man. Growing up, I was like a person that kind of enjoyed wrestling. Like I've said before, like me and my brother, we didn't really have cable growing up. Like our parents didn't really they didn't really get cable until we were a little bit older. So I always kind of would watch WWE events like on VHS. Like I'll watch them on VHS or I'll watch them at my cousin's house. But man, dude, once we got cable, Monday Night Raw, like, dude, it was a fucking event, bro. The Monday Night Wars, WCW Nitro, Monday Night Raw, like, dude, it was just crazy, like flicking on your TV back and forth to see all these like crazy storylines going on. But fucking WWE, they couldn't be stopped, man. They were just so fucking awesome with their stars, the Attitude Era. It just brought something different, man. So I wanted to check out the Netflix special, man. And yeah, for what it was pretty interesting. It was cool to kind of watch wrestling on Netflix. But man, I feel like some of these wrestlers, they just kind of, I don't know what it was, dude. And it started off pretty cool. Obviously, Triple H comes out. Obviously, he's like the head honcho right now. What the fuck was The Rock doing? I was like, why is he smiling so much? Like, bro, the kayfabe, bro, you're breaking that shit. It's like, this isn't wrestling, dog. This is a TV show. I felt so pissed off. He like came out smiling to the camera, and I heard somebody say it. That was Dwayne Johnson that came out. That wasn't the fucking Rock. That wasn't the final boss. I was so mad. I was like, dude, this is dumb. This off the jump, I was annoyed. I was like, this fucking ruined the whole thing. Fuck Dwayne Johnson. Fuck The Rock. But get into the next couple of matches. We got my girl Rhea Ripley, and man, Mattel is smart to put this pre-order up this week. I don't know if it had been open, but at least it kind of started getting advertised on my algorithm and stuff. And this fucking ring, this is a modern Raw ring, $140, but it comes with this ultimate edition of Rhea Ripley, WWE champion now. She won the title back. So I wanted to get a figure of this, but I don't know if I'm willing to pay $140 for this whole package. Because she's fucking badass. For modern wrestling, like, I grew up in the era of like Lita and Trish Stratus, and man, those are like the WWE divas that I really got to grow up with as a kid. Luckily, I'll say luckily, especially for Trish. But man, modern day star, man, she's got it, bro. She's so awesome. Just like her strength, like her brute strength, her whole look, like, man, she's got like the whole package when it comes to wrestling. It's like instantly sells me that this chick could kick my ass, because always people point out wrestling's fake, it's a show, but you got to be good at it. You got to be good at that show. You got to be good at the spectacle, and she's got it, man. So definitely want to get a figure of her. I'm a fucking idiot for not going there for that last Raw ring, the more classic that came with the cane. That thing sold out. I think it had clearance out for like $100 or $120. I should have jumped on it. I do want to get a ring, but I don't think I want to go in for this modern Raw ring. And like I said, it kind of sucks that she's kind of behind this little paywall or whatever. But I'm hoping that we actually get like a more updated version of her, because I believe this is when she's in a group with Dominic Mysterio. That's like Eddie Guerrero's son and stuff, Rey Mysterio's son or stepson. I hate that fool. That dude sucks ass, and he don't deserve fucking Rhea. So I'm glad she fucking lost his dumb ass because he was over there fucking around with somebody else. she's awesome. I'm gonna wait for another edition of this Ultimate figure, but it is a cool looking piece. The likeness is pretty good. You know, it's not bad. It's just like multiple looks, but man, take a look at these slides right here, dude. This is a whole package, man. She's awesome. This is where I feel they fucked up on the sculpting, guys, because you kind of zoom in. You know what I'm looking at? I'm not looking at the head sculpt. I'm not looking at the likeness. I'm looking at those cakes, guys. Good lord, man. She has it all, bro. That's what I mean. She's got the whole package. She's got the whole package, bro. Awesome fucking appearance by the Undertaker. And this is where I was like, all right, yeah, this is a good start to this new venture for WWE, man. Like, you got, you know, the women's champion back in action. You know, she's got the title. She got it back. And it's cool to see Undertaker, American Badass, kind of come out. He did his, like, you know, little spin around the ring on his bike. Pretty awesome. And yeah, man, this is pretty iconic right here. I think this is going to be a picture that gets like shown off a lot in like just the annals of the WWE history, man. But like I said, you look at the sculpt, guys. Mattel, come on, guys, you fucking up over here. You guys are, you know, skimping out where you shouldn't have, because you take a look at this and then you take a look at that. It's like, you want to see a little under cheek, you know, you want to see some of that under cheek. Man, but still dope set. Nonetheless, it's still pretty cool. And like I said, for 140, you know, the Ultimate Editions kind of come out to about $40. They're around 35, you know, with tax. The ring $100, that's a pretty good deal, man. And like I said, if you're a fan of modern WWE, I think it's a solid get. You know, I follow multiple accounts of like wrestling action figures, you know, toy photography, and man, it's some of the better toy photography. Like, forget this one guy that I should have got his fucking name. He's fucking sick, but he sets it off awesome. I'm sure he's probably gonna jump on this piece right here just for the figure, because like I said, man, she's got it all. She's definitely got that star appeal, and she's good. She's good in the ring. It's not just like, you know, a lot of people are good on the mic, but then you see them wrestle, it's like, they kind of suck ass. But she's like I said, the whole package, man. So kind of would have wanted to see Mattel give us the whole package, but yeah, I could kind of understand. You know, obviously these are made for toys are made for kids, so you know, whatever. People can argue all kinds of stuff. We got more people trickling in, man. My man Paul Morales is in the house. He says, hello, everybody. Yo, Paul, what's up, man? Muscle Mommy, hell yeah, B, you know what's up. Man, 8 sliding through. What's up? What's up, 8? What's good with you, man? Darty says, I always thought Trish Stratus was hot. Yeah, exactly, dude. Trish was a fucking bombshell, bro. She was fucking smoking hot. Slink says, ¿Qué onda, vato? Have you picked up any of the Memory Toys, Medi Toys works? Dude, not yet. My man Slink always asking me about that. Bro, I've been seeing that Hulk custom. I gotta jump on that one, but I did pre-order. It's not the Medi, but it's the Mithro. It was like the Magma Orc. But man, like I said, every time these companies go back and forth, it's like they're making the better ones. No, they're making the better ones. But man, I gotta really kind of see what's up, what's available at least. But I do want to see what's up with that whole custom. That thing is pretty awesome. I think you just get like the Toy Biz Hulk head sculpt or something, and then like some soft goods from some folks that are making them. But man, yeah, I definitely see what's up with those Medi Toys, Slink. I gotta actually kind of show one off one day, so you're not disappointed, bro. My man says that's not China. Oh man, China was another one, man. She was real Attitude Era. Like China was like the OG, triple OG. Her and Sable. But yeah, like I said, would have wanted to get the whole package from Mattel, but understandably, they held back, man. But keeping it with Mattel, jumping in some Masters of the Universe, we got a new wave for the new Eternia stuff. We got King Randor. And like I've said before, man, this shit just looks too Burger King to me. His whole design, never really been a fan of him. And I always hate whenever they put out a figure of him, even though he's like one of the more obviously classic characters, him being the father of Prince Adam. I don't know, man. I just feel whenever he comes out, that's kind of when there's a little bit of losing steam, I guess, in the line. I don't know. I always feel like it's a waste of a figure. He should always be towards the end. So this is one I'm gonna pass on. I always pass on him. I don't know why. Just something about him I just don't like. Every time I see him, I'm just like, bro, his son is He-Man and he doesn't even fucking know. So you're a fucking dumbass. So I'm not really fucking feeling it, man. So passing on this one. We got a new version of a new Eternia Beast, man. So this one, I don't know. For what it's worth, I did like that first edition. That was like a deluxe one that kind of came with like soft goods fur. I like that one, but the head sculpt on this one, it looks more looks more classic. I don't know. When I first saw this, I was like, this is gonna be an easy pass. But now that I'm looking at the pre-order go up, I'm like, man, you know what? I had to lock one in on Amazon. Like I said, that fucking classic head sculpt is just, it's like that fucking Lords of Power look. So that's what like Masters of the Universe was first called. It definitely has that look to him. So probably gonna lock this one up. Unfortunately, I'll probably have to have two Beastman, but it's all right. He's a cool character. He's a classic one also. And then we got Roboto. So we got Mr. Roboto in the house. So new Eternia version of him. Finally, I'll be able to get one. I always held off on that Revelations one because, like I said, that Netflix series, I really enjoyed it for what it was. I like that first season. And then these idiots like separated the second season too long. And it just took me a while to kind of round out the series. So I lost a little bit of steam for me. So I don't even remember if I finished the second season. But that first season was badass. And this one went out like a fucking G. Another classic character that I'm fucking gonna get. And unfortunately, like the pictures that they have for these guys, they don't really show off too much of the articulation. But I don't know. I feel like Mattel puts a solid figure together. You got bicep swivel, double joint elbows, double joint knees. You got drop down hips. Thigh swivel. So obviously, you can kind of use more in the torso area, but for what it is at $23, I feel like these are good gets. And if you're a fan of Motu, I know my man Laser Pants say he hates Motu. He always shit talking it. But for somebody that wants to jump into a Motu line, I feel like this is the best line. The new Eternia stuff, it's got like kind of more classic designs, but in a modern take. And I don't know, I feel like that's like the best line to get when it comes to all the Motu stuff out there. Even better, I mean, obviously quality aside, but like that Mondo stuff, these are not bad in the designs either. Like I like the designs to Mondo, but I feel like these designs are a little bit more true to the classic stuff. So yeah, we'll see what's up with it, man. My man Slink, he says, yeah, the first season they made on Netflix was pretty dope. Yeah, it was pretty cool, right? But they split it into two parts. And then I saw the second part, and then the second season, I don't think I've watched all the way through because they split it up too much, bro. Like, have that shit ready. At least the part 1 and part 2. Like, I remember it took me completely out of it in part 2. I bought He-Man 2000 or 200X. Yeah. That He-Man 200X shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think Mondo is supposed to do that 112 stuff, man. So I don't know if they price that shit anywhere near that fucking Ghostbusters price. They can go fuck all the way off, not halfway off, all the way off. Because I wouldn't buy that shit, man. As much as I like the designs in that 200X shit, especially Tila, she's fucking badass in that. I'm good. I like Motu, but I only just a little bit, kind of just getting into, but not Mondo. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Like they said they were gonna be cheaper than the Ghostbuster stuff, but it could be $5 cheaper, and that still qualifies as being cheaper. So I don't know if that's worth anything to me. But yeah, move on to Origin style Motu. So we got a little 2-pack that's popping up in Target. Now this is gonna be like original concept art to Hordak and Grizzlord. So classic characters from Princess of Power. It was a He-Man sister, fucking She-Ra. So these are like more of the villains in there, but Hordak is like one of the big bads also in the entire lore, I guess. And then obviously his evil horde, and then Grizzlord, one of his like fucking lieutenants. So this is like a concept art edition of these guys, but in the Motu community, I see a lot of hype in this one, man. A lot of hype in this set. So I don't think I'm gonna get it myself. I think I'm leaning more into just getting like the classic looks to everything, even for the origin stuff. Like I was kind of losing a little bit of this like steam in like some of the stuff, but I recently seen like a retro blasting video, and he was kind of bringing up this line about how it just kind of lost its way, and they just need to give us like the original characters, stop making all this extra shit. And I was like, yeah, he's right. He's fucking right. Because there's another one coming out. I think it's coming out on the 21st on Mattel Creations. And yeah, I just kind of want to finish like that OG roster, and then I could be done. I got the Eternia playset, I got the Gray Skull, got the Snake Mountain. I just want like the OG roster. I don't want all these like fucking extras. I bought a lot of them. I'm like really kind of deep into some of these like exclusives. But some of them I still haven't opened, so I'll be able to move on off of them if I want to. But in the Motu community, there's a lot of hype on this one, just because I guess they want it all. There's certain collectors that want all the new stuff, newer stuff, concept art stuff, sketch stuff. Some people that like I said, like that retro blasting video really kind of like opened my eyes to how I want to collect this specific line. I'm like, yeah, just give me the OG roster, and I'm good. I think that's kind of the route I'm going with the G.I. Joe retro collections. Just like, just give me the OG roster stuff, and I'm good. I don't need to be like buying like a fucking Night Force, Tiger Force versions of this stuff. Like I'm good on that stuff, so be on the lookout. This is popping up on Target already, so I'm not sure if it's an exclusive there, but it just might be. I know Target gets a lot of exclusives. And then I don't know why I have another King Randor fucking slide. Must have fucking skipped that one or double pasted it. I mean, new wave of JAKKS Simpsons. So all new wave going up. So we got Bart Simpson. I don't know if this is like a more classic look for Bart. Every time I seen Bart in the blue t-shirt, it was always like on ads. It was like on fucking like I don't know, like fucking cereal or some shit, or t-shirts especially. So I don't know if I need to get this one. I've gotten the Bart man. Shout out to my man Johnny, came through with that one. And then I just got the regular Bart. I would have wanted them to give us like a different kind of head sculpt or like some kind of different kind of eye shape on this Bart. I think I'm still gonna get it though. I love this line. Bumblebee Man, another one that I need. Like, this is awesome. And this is why Super 7 are fucking idiots. It's like, dude, give us the fucking main characters that we want. Like, you can make those random. You can make a Bart man. You can make, Bart in a blue t-shirt. Give us the family. Don't make us fucking wait so long to get some of these characters. Like, it's insane to me that we didn't even get like a classic Homer or a classic Bart in that line. Every time I see more JAKKS specific Simpsons figures, it just reminds me of how stupid Super 7 handled this line. How smart these guys are handling this. Because not only are they giving us the family already, you're getting deeper cut characters like Bumblebee Man. Everybody's gonna have a fan favorite all the time. You're gonna have your Ralph Wiggum, your Chief Wiggum. You got your Carl, you got your Barney. So awesome wave. I gotta catch up. I'm fucking losing a little bit of track on that. Like I recently got the Otto. I need to get Groundskeeper Willie. And I think the wave that's kind of hitting right now is the Mo, the Krusty, and the Lisa. So I got to get those three and the Groundskeeper Willie. And then I want to honestly like be complete in this line. I want to get like a good Simpsons fucking line together. That Playmates line from back in the day, that shit's fucking awesome. If you ever look at like entire collections of that stuff, you guys got to watch this guy named Michael Crawford, man. He's got like the best collection of toys I've ever seen. He's got like an entire like house just full of shells, full of toys. It's fucking awesome. And like every time he kind of goes by his Simpsons like collection, I'm like, man, he's got the play sets, he's got every fucking piece. It's just so awesome. And I like, it's kind of cool that JAKKS is giving us the opportunity to do that, because this even scales with that Playmate stuff. If you get some like the play sets from the back in the day, you can scale it perfectly with that stuff, man. So it's cool to kind of start. And then also we got a Millhouse coming into the line. We got Lenny and fucking Home Run Homer and Marge and Maggie Simpson. So like I said, smart of these guys to give us the core roster of the family, give us deeper cut characters, different looks to the main characters. And yeah, man, they could be on their way. I kind of got a little bit confused with this because I was like, they've never really shown two waves at a time. So I'm not 100% if some of these are the 3-inch figures, because I know they're doing like two sizes, like 3.5 and 5-inch. But to my knowledge, these are both like the 5-inch figure waves. So dope ass Millhouse. Like, gotta get this Millhouse, man. He's got the bike. So just by him having the bike, I'm already guessing it's not 3-inch figure. But I could be wrong. And then obviously the Lenny and Carl, like I love that. And I like that they did something different with the Lenny. Like, see, like his eyes, they're not just like glazed open, like like wide open and stuff. It's like that's the only thing I'm not really digging on this line, is that their faces, even though they're like animated animations being brought into like real life or whatever, like it's just missing a little bit of like, I don't know, it just looks uncanny valley type of shit. It's like something about their eyes, it doesn't have enough expression in them, man, where that's the only thing I'm not liking. I wish they would have came out with a way where you could kind of pop out the eye and pop in another different kind of eye, maybe looking side-eyed or something. It would have been a lot better, even like Lenny, like how he has like part of his eyelid kind of covering half of his eye. It's like, do stuff like that, especially like with this Homer. It's like all the Homer's eyes are just going to be wide open like that. Do something different, I haven't tried to pop the heads off of the figures, but like I said, if you can give these like, repaints or, different kind of clothes with some of the main characters, give them different expressions. And then, so they don't all look just like fucking like just wide-eyed and shit, like they're not alive and stuff, which obviously they're not, they're fucking toys. But the articulation is pretty good on these, and the price points, I'm loving it. It's like $15 a pop, so that's awesome. But like I said, look at the Bart Simpson. It's just like you want some expression with them, especially Bart. The kid has so much attitude. Motherfuckers telling motherfuckers to eat a cow and stuff. It's like you want some of that. You want some of that character in the figure, man. So pretty awesome though. Like I said, I'm so happy with that. That's just the only thing that, but at $12, it's hard to kind of really want more. But like I said, I feel like they could have got really creative with like, pegging out like, popping in the eyes in and out and stuff. They could have really done something. But maybe somebody can kind of customize that shit, man. That might make them a lot of money. We can split it. We got more people coming in here. Hard, fast, and ugly. They need to make a Trump man, He-Man. It would be a big baby with a diaper full of crap. A Trump man? I'd take a Duff man. That bar is goofy but looks cool. They should make him with a backpack and spray can so he can look like he's tagging and like yeah, exactly. Like some kind of fucking El Barto type of look. He's got like the backwards hatters and stuff. Like that would be awesome. Like a spray can. And like I said, maybe they can't do spray cans and stuff because even like I noticed right here with the Barney, I was like, what the fuck is he doing without a beer? It's like, this guy drinks beer all the time. It's like I think they're kind of running into that same stuff where it's like, oh, these are kids' toys. You can't advertise beer and alcohol. It's a fucking cartoon, and he's holding a Duff. It's just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I don't think a parent's gonna notice. Like, oh my god, you guys buying, my kid, drunks and stuff as toys? Like, are you guys making that for kids? It's like, dude, come on, man. That's what I want to get the hell away from, dude. And starting this year and going forward, I want to get away from like all that being politically correct all the time, and like we need to have at least some fucking sense. Like seeing the no guns and figures, it's like, come on, dude. It's like it reminds me of like when we were like, at least when I was a kid, I remember Mortal Kombat in the 90s. That shit was just getting advertised everywhere to moms. Like, oh my god, this is gonna make your kids violent and all kinds of stuff. It's like, dude, it's just overreach, It's just, I don't know. I'm tired of it, man. I hope one day we can kind of get away from that stuff and just be adults about shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not that serious a lot of the times, But obviously, it's always everything's gonna get politicized all the time. It just sucks that like simple things like toys and video games get affected by that. Even TV shows growing up. I'm pretty sure you guys noticed one day the cartoons they stopped airing on TV. That was political overreach. That was like overreach from the government, dude. Mandating educational programming on TV for kids. That's trash. That's garbage. I don't want to see that. We spend all day in school. We want to watch cartoons, man. That's why kids these days, they don't have no fucking imagination. They didn't get to experience a normal childhood. They got fucking all this crap being shoved into their face by people that they don't give a fuck about your kids. Sorry to get too. I always get into my rants, bro. I always gotta wind it back. My man Diggs Face in the house says, I don't think the 2.5 have knee articulation. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I think they are part of that 5-inch wave or line of figures. Especially because that Maggie would have been tiny. I think the ones that I do want to get the 2.5 inches of is the Itchy and Scratchy, because it's like these are like little cartoons, so they would be smaller. And I gotta find those before they sell out. I want to get that. I want to get those two, at least 2.5. And then yeah, maybe there's like some other characters that might be smaller and stuff. Like if they make a 2.5-inch Maggie, I think it would scale better with this fucking Marge, because she does look a little big headed right here. Yeah, bigger head than Marge, so I don't know. Maybe be better as a 2.5er. But we'll see. And then this Homer and Homer, I gotta get this one. That was like one of the fucking funnier episodes, man. Where he's like, "You're Daryl Strawberry, yeah? You play right field, mm-hmm. I play right field, okay. Are you better than me?" He's like, "Probably." Oh man, he kind of realizes like, man, these fools are being replaced, bro. They're replacing us. That was just such a fucking funny episode, man. That shit was, and the music that played during that shit. Oh man, that shit was awesome. I gotta watch that. I think Fox Sports, they did like a special, like a retrospective on that special, and they were treating it like a real thing, like a documentary. They're like, oh, the episode that Homer made the bat and stuff. It was like a sports doc. It was so awesome. I think I have it recorded still on my TV or whatever, my Direct TV. That shit was a sick episode. We went from Ren and Stimpy to Bluey. Exactly, dude. It's like, I hate to see it, man. It sucks ass. Any of the Simpsons Halloween special characters would be great. Yeah, there's been a couple already. I think the Mr. Burns vampire. I think that's the only one I've seen so far. So yeah, I think that's the only one I've seen so far. But you're right, man. All those figures, of all those episodes would be so awesome. But I can't, like, dude, The Simpsons has such a huge roster that's what I'm saying. How could you fumble this toy line? This makes no sense. This is an endless amount of characters. It's like you put the family out and then you entice people with more cool stuff. You don't try to give them like the deep cuts off rib. Like, what are you guys doing? I remember, what was their first wave? What was their first wave? I can't even fucking remember, dude. It was like, and they got into some cool ones. Like, I'm not gonna lie, some of the ones is like, all right, the Poochie, obviously he's cool as fuck. Duff Man they made, but man, they got like way too random with it, man. Where it wasn't even like main or like background, more common characters. Like Lenny and Carl, them two, obviously they could be in a way. They did Drederick Tatum. Like, that motherfucker came out like in 1.5 episodes and shit. Like, dude, what? Like, no, what are you doing? Like, that's a fun figure, but deeper into the line, man. Way deeper into the line. I don't know what the fuck happened with them, dude. It's crazy. Like, I was like, man, I remember listening to their interviews, and it's like, that's just that they always preach. Oh, nobody else made this stuff. We wanted, so we decided to make it. Really? You guys wanted a Drederick Tatum figure instead of a Homer Simpson? Okay, guys. Okay. Oh man, that's pretty wild, bro. It's true though. Back then, shit was more fun, tough nowadays, and nowadays I gotta hold back on some of my language. Yeah, and I get it, man. It's just there's a time and place for everything, but it's gotten a little bit like out of hand, like honestly. And I'm waiting to see if these guys make an Apu figure, because from what I understand, he's not in the Simpsons anymore. That it was like a racial stereotype. It's like, that's the shit I mean. That's the shit I mean, dude. It's like, even like Looney Tunes characters got affected by this. Like Pepe Le Pew, he's dude. Good luck finding any kind of media or anything ever made of Pepe Le Pew again. He's like, oh, he's a womanizer and all this crap. It's a fucking skunk. It's a French skunk. It's a cartoon. You know, Speedy Gonzalez is like, oh, stereotype. They took him out of the fucking Space Jam movie. I love Speedy Gonzalez. What is Speedy Gonzalez? What do you do to you, bro? It's just overreach from people that just get fucking annoyed by everything, man. Like, no fun type of shit, you know. My man Ghost Tab is in the building. The Poochie is a cornerstone for the unnecessary figure. Yeah, and I get it, dude. That one is super unnecessary. But like I said, if you want to be edgy and be like, oh, that's a deep cut. That's a deep cut. Who's gonna make Poochie? Fine, I'll give you that one. But like I said, I can't even remember their waves. I can't even remember their figures. That first wave. The first wave, you should have had a Bart Simpson in there, at least a Bart or a Homer, a regular Homer, not the fucking moo fucking Homer. Like, dude, insane. And then they fucking fumbled that shit with Mo, and they didn't give him his apron. It was just, yeah, it was crazy to me to announce that wave and just plan it out so poorly. And then, you know, the poor people that pre-order that stuff, and now they got like an extra line of Simpsons figures that don't even make sense. There's no kind of cohesive look to that collection. It's just randomness, and it's like, man, you could have at least made the family and then lost the license, and then you wouldn't have felt so fucking dumb. Bart, Homer, wave 1, Lisa, Marge, wave 2, plus other random figures that you want. What the fuck's so hard about that? It was crazy. Dr. Nick. Yeah, Dr. Nick, another one. Or Bumblebee still on the Simpsons. Yeah, Bumblebee Man, you're right. See, that's what I'm saying. Bumblebee Man's still on there. It gives me hope. It gives me hope that they're gonna at least count Apu. But I wouldn't be surprised if the holders of this license, which is, I think it's Disney, right? And they say, pump the brakes, guys, pump the fucking brakes, because that would not surprise me at all. Slowpoke Rodriguez is my favorite because he carry a gun. Yeah, exactly, man. And dude, good luck ever finding any of those animations in modern day. Like, they will not bring those characters. It's just a stereotype, I guess. Speedy and Slowpoke was a shit when I was a kid. Yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, I don't know what it is. It's like, I think they thought it was like, oh, it's a stereotype, and you know, Mexicans, not all Mexicans wear sombreros, and it's like, dude, start blasting and shit. Like, come on, man, it's a fucking cartoon, you know. People just too sensitive nowadays. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what it is. But like I said, I think people could take a joke sometimes, but it's just overreach from people in power, they have the say so, I guess, you know. And that's pretty much it. I've just noticed that in everything, man. Like that's in everything. It's in comic books, it's in movies, it's in TV shows. Like, man, I grew up in the fucking 90s. Like, man, I thought I didn't experience too much like racism and all this stuff that needed to be sheltered from and all this crazy stuff. But now you look back and then people make it sound like we grew up in like fucking Jim Crow era and shit. Like, and it didn't need to be all that, you know. But yo, we'll move on. Like I said, I'm gonna go on multiple rants. Move to some Playmates action, man. They put out a teaser for an all new wave of Mutant Mayhem Turtles. So looks like this current TMNT is getting a lot of love from them, man. I know they've been doing the mix and match figures, and I've heard they're selling pretty well, man. I follow Miss TMNT on Instagram. She's always kind of putting me up to date as far as like TMNT news and stuff. And yeah, I've been seeing multiple people talking about they're picking these up, at least the mix and match figures, at least for their kids and stuff. Good fun toys, cheap. You know, Playmates makes them fucking cheap, and they pump them out. You're able to find all the characters, all brothers, pretty easy. So I did like that movie when it came out, and I did enjoy the toys. I love the van that they put out, so it's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna get these. I think these are from like specific altered looks in the show that's on Netflix now. So it looks like this current TMNT got like, you know, a spot on Netflix. So probably gonna hold off on them, but I do kind of enjoy a little bit of the tweaks into their designs. So, you know, you got like that samurai Leo look, you know, kind of looks like that current Super 7 Ultimates, that Ronin Leo. Donnie, obviously with the tech and shit, the teched out eyes and stuff. So that's cool. And he's got like a fucking wrench instead of his like staff. So that's awesome. And then yeah, Raph looks cool too. He looks like a fucking football player, you know, slash ninja. And then Mikey always just looks cool as fuck. I just love Mikey. That's my dog. I love him every time I see him. It's just, especially in this design right here too, with his goofy face. At first, when I saw the designs of these current TMNT, I wasn't the biggest fan, but I don't know, they kind of grew on me. I just kind of wish their voices were swapped around a bit. That's the one thing I enjoyed all the voice actors to them, but I don't know. I forgot who it was. It kind of annoyed me. I think it was Donnie. I wish he would have been switched with Mikey. I think that's what it was, but it wasn't the deal breaker for me. I did kind of enjoy the movie, and for it being the current TMNT, it's not a bad out. Let's see, my man goes to Apu was a business owner and he fulfilled the American dream. People just want to complain. Yeah, exactly. And it's stereotypical though. You know, obviously it's like Quickie Mart, 7-Eleven. Fucking stupid, man. But then I said it's like a stereotype. This shit is fucking true. Like let's get the bullshit. The shit is true. You go into your 7-Eleven, at least myself, you know what I mean? Not to be fucked up, because it's like, yo, I'd love to own a 7-Eleven myself. Shit, who cares? That's not like ragging on somebody. But it's fucking like, come on, let's cut the bullshit. It's like, is that such a bad thing? Like, fuck, man. You know, it's like, come on, dude. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll get over it. Mikey looks like a Chavo del Ocho. Yeah, he does kind of have a stupid look to him, but I love it. So be on the lookout for this. Only a teaser image, but yo, Playmates is also reissuing their 2012 line. And like I said, this is a current TMNT that I'm actually kind of catching up on just recently. I think I'm on episode 18 of season 1. It's great, dude. It is great. I remember, I think my man Ghostab had mentioned that it does get pretty good as you kind of see more episodes. I mean, Pixel Dan had mentioned in one of his videos that this is probably the best version of TMNT you'll ever watch, because it's just so close to like the canon, the original canon of it, the comics, mixed with, it has like a mix of every like good TMNT. It's a little bit dark, it's a little bit edgy. You know, it's good, dude. It's really good. I think the one thing that I didn't like so much at first was the designs of them, but I got past that. And then also the animation. It's just like got that like fucking, I don't know, it's like computer generated animation kind of a little bit. It's hard to get past that some of the times, but the designs of them, I kind of grown to love them. The Splinter in this animation looks cool. I think the one thing I don't like about the cartoon is the world doesn't feel so lived in. It's just like it feels like all the people are just like NPCs, which obviously they are, but it's just like, I don't know, it just feels a little bit like too dark. Like, man, who lives in this city, bro? It's just not lived in enough. I think that's the one thing that I don't like too much from the cartoon, but it is good, a good story overall. Like they were kind of really like dealing with the Krang, and you got Shredder trying to take him down. Karai's big in it, and then you kind of get to see like origin stories to a lot of them and stuff. So like and this shit, Leatherhead is like kind of a good guy, kind of pretty good, man. I'm like, you know what? Kind of digging this shit, man. This is pretty good story as far as the TMT goes. And then yeah, some of the toys, man. I'm probably gonna hold off until and wait for the NECAs. But I do remember kind of seeing these when they were out and available and stuff. I just, like I said, at that time I wasn't really feeling anything TMNT or toys really in general. It was just like I was kind of buying stuff here and there. But this stuff, even now, it does kind of come across as too kiddie. It's like Playmates. It's like really cheap, but it's kind of cool still. You know, it's still cool for people that don't have these in their collection. Maybe they don't have the money for the net because these are only like going to be like 10, 12 bucks. And they're cool, kind of fit a slot. So I don't know if I see them. I think they're in stock right now at Target. If I see them in store, I might buy them. I was actually going to go today to see what's up, see if they're in there. But I just kind of held off. I was like, nah, you know what? I'm going to wait for the NECAs because, yeah, the NECAs look good. And, you know, fuck NECA, but they always put out a solid TMNT product that I can't be mad at. 7-Eleven were fun to do beer runs. My man Slink, hey yo, bro. Oh man, I can't say I never did one. The simplicity of these are the charm. Great figures, yeah, exactly. Great little toys. It's like, you know, and it allows for like stuff like vehicles, man. So we got the metalhead and then the shredder also. I can't wait to see how like NECA pulls off like the rest of these like characters from the animation, like because their designs are pretty different than a lot of TMNT out there right now. Or in the past. Even the Shredder, he's pretty badass in that. Karai looks cool. A lot of cool characters in that shit. And then the vehicles. I haven't seen the episodes where they got the turtle van yet, I don't think. Because right now they're driving the Shell Razor. But yo, potential for vehicles to kind of come back. Now that I think they actually did announce that at NYCC or SDCC that yeah, they're kind of working on at least the Shell Razor for sure. And then this party wagon, you got the party wagon. So it looks pretty cool. I like the design of it, and man, I think I'm gonna get this because I just love getting like the TMNT vans and stuff. Because I kind of said it before in the past, like man, I had like TMNT figures when I was a kid, but my parents were buying me like vehicles and the whole nine and everything. So now it's like that Technodrome. I got to go in for that. I think it's in stock on Amazon. I gotta actually bring that and order that shit because that's always something I wanted as a kid. So it's cool that Playmates is kind of retroing these out and reissuing them out and stuff, at least retroing them out, and just giving people opportunity to buy them, man. And like I said, these are still cool for kids now. Like a kid sees this shit, and yeah, maybe he didn't grow up in 2012 to watch this cartoon. That shit still looks cool. It still looks like a cool fucking party wagon to me. So good opportunity if they drop this, because man, if you're actually in the market for this, go to eBay, and my man right here, Crypt Keepers Collectibles, is actually selling one for $500. I don't think he's gonna get that. just a crazy thought. I don't think my man's gonna get that shit. But if you can't wait for Playmates to reissue this shit, you can even fucking pay $500. I love that he's charging shipping for this shit. It's like, you piece of shit, bro. But like I said, the design of it's not bad, man. And if you go on YouTube, same thing they did with this Mutant Mayhem van. People are customizing that. I don't know if you guys follow Duarte Studios. He's like customizing the van, that Mutant Mayhem. I think he's like took pre-orders in it, and then he's gonna like customize them and then ship them out to people. It was like an NRD or something. That shit looks awesome. That shit looks badass. It fits your MEZCOs. So yeah, these things are not small. They're a good size for like a toy. I can see people doing the same thing with this van. It's just they're gonna trick it out, kind of, weather that shit and make it look fucking, more adult collector friendly and stuff, more adult collectibles at least. So they're definitely gonna do it because the design of in the shape of the van, it's awesome. So I can't wait for Playmates to do that. But like I said, if you can't wait, there's an eBay post right here. I just find it so hilarious. Plus shipping, exactly. Plus shipping. This guy's smoking fucking crack. My man Wavy's in the house. Yo, what up, Wavy? Shout out to my man Wavy Croc, man. Hope he's doing good out there too. We were just talking earlier in the week. It's like, man, crazy shit, man. Crazy shit. But yo, we're some survivors, bro. And then yeah, like I said, they're kind of currently using this a lot in the series. So I can see them. I think they announced that they were going to do this also not too far away from Wave 1. So you got the Shell Razor, and then yeah, also if you can't wait, there's 250. You can save yourself 250 compared to the last one, but kind of crazy that people are sitting on these bags for this long. It's like, bro, if you don't want the fucking toy, just get rid of it, but don't get rid of it for such a high amount. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, because you're gonna feel like a fucking idiot when they start announcing this at Target and you're stuck there with your fucking $250 fucking listing. Like, you gotta be fucking shitting me, bro. You You gotta be shitting me, man. Like, seriously, like, you've had this thing for this long. I mean, I don't know when was the last time this thing was like reissued out or whatever, but man, you've had it for this long and you thought you were gonna get $500 out of this plus? Like, bro, you're smoking crack. So man, I wish I could be a fly on the wall when the people see that listing, like, up now on Target, $35. You're the idiot with this listing. Oh man. Like, I get it, man. If you're gonna dump old stuff, you obviously you look at the market value and stuff, but man, bro, sometimes it's like, dude, you don't want the shit, just get rid of it, bro. Why are you sitting on this shit, listing this crap? You know, it's like, this is dumb. So dumb. Exactly. On that wavy. Man, homeboys messed up. Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, come on, man. Like, dude, nobody's gonna pay $250 for this shit. Like, man, I wonder when this listing went up for this shit, man. Because yeah, if he was smart, he'd be dropping the price on this thing ASAP. Ace fucking sap. Like, dude, drop it all the way to as low as you could go, possibly, you know. But yo, keeping it with TMNT, more adult collector style. We got this JoyToy line, so 3 3/4 line from JoyToy for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and we got Toka. So man, like I said, these guys are pumping their shit out, man. They pumped out that wave 1, the 4 brothers. Wave 2, I believe, already in people's hands. I think it was what was it, the Bebop and Rocksteady, and then I think wave 3, or was that wave 2? I can't even remember now. It's like they've done a lot already in a short amount of time. It's like they got the Bebop and Rocksteady. I've seen people taking pictures of that. The Shredder and the Foot Ninjas. They just showed off the April Splinter. It's like, dude, they're getting around to showing off a lot of stuff, but they are pumping this shit out, man. So I did pick up the 4 brothers. I liked them for what they were. I didn't think they were gonna be as fun like to play with as a, because I don't really collect that line too much. I think the only JoyToy stuff that I have, and I have 2 Warhammer figure shots. I mean, my code names. Send me another one, man. I kind of felt bad. I was like, man, this guy must want me to talk about JoyToy on my show. I was like, man, I'm gonna get around to it. So I've only really been talking about their TMNT line, but man, they are putting out some solid products. The detail going into these things for being such small figures is pretty impressive. The paint quality is good, and the articulation for what it is. Like I said, I was messing around with the Mikey a lot, like during the holidays, and I was like, man, this shit is pretty fun. They got a good amount of accessories, like effects and stuff. I like that they came with that little stand that they kind of come in. That's kind of where I put them on my shelf, kind of just connected all 4. So that was pretty dope. But then from there, I said that I was just gonna hold off. I was like, you know what? It's not really a scale that I collect. So do I need to really collect a whole nother TMNT line? Not really. Usually when it comes to TMNT, I just usually get like the 4 brothers, maybe the Splinter, Casey, you know, obviously April, and then like maybe the Shredder and stuff. But for this, I was like, you know what? I gotta just pump the brakes at the brothers, because in my own little, I try not to let scale dictate too much of my collecting habits and stuff. But on the turtle shelf, I was like, you know what? These just look like little small turtles. Still fudge them into like a 1/12 shelf if I want to. It's just personal, I don't know, personal things, I guess. When it comes to like collecting, it's like, unless you're really gonna go all in on like 3 3/4 stuff. Like I said, I don't want to collect multiple scales at a time. It's like, it gets scary, bro. And like even now, I'm looking at my pre-orders for this year. I got some Hot Toys that I locked up. I'm gonna start paying the payments on that shit soon. I'm like, oh man, it's gonna get scary. But for that stuff, I kind of have like a plan in place for like certain Hot Toys that I see, like of iconic, really cool looking characters. I'm like, yeah, I gotta get this one because this is a favorite character of mine. I'll go in for it. But yeah, for like a whole another 3 3/4 line, I'm like, shit, really scary shit, man. So holding off. But like going back to the design of them, I do love the design of the characters that they're putting out, man. Because this Toka, he looks fucking sick. He looks sick as fuck. I was like, yo, man, this is a dope one that I was kind of considering getting also, because like I said, man, it's just a little turtle. It's a little mutated turtle. It could fucking work. And then look at the spread that it comes with, man. So not bad. And they're not cheap, but they're not too expensive. You know, for everything that you get in, you get all these hands, all these weapons, a little stand, display stand. And I like that he's coming with that little turtle, little baby turtle also. That's fucking dope, you know, before the mutagen and all that shit. That's cool. And then next up, we got my boy Slash. And I gotta say, man, is this the best Slash I've ever seen? Maybe. Just fucking maybe. This dude looks fucking awesome, man. And now I'm like, you know what? maybe I go in for one more figure. Maybe I go in for one more for the line because he just looks fucking dope, man. Like seriously, when I saw this shit this week, I was like, man, that's fucking cool. Like that is fucking cool. I was like, damn, why are these gotta be fucking? Why is JoyToy putting out the cooler shit? Fucking up, man. Where it's like, man, is MEZCO gonna do a Slash? Like Slash is like one of my favorite characters just because it's like, man, it's like that fifth brother. It's like, oh, every time I've always seen like any kind of cartoon or movie, and it's just like, oh, what? He had a brother, or like the fifth brother, or like the fifth ranger. It's like, or, the sixth ranger. I mean, like the extra. It's just something about those characters that I've always loved, and like Slash is like, man, he just gives me that vibe. It's like, oh man, like the fifth bro, like the deformed one, the fucking crazy one, the killer. It's like, oh man, yeah, this is badass. So I've always really picked up like Slash figures. Like I even got like a few of the NECAs. I'm like, man, do I need to get this one? Probably. So I'm probably gonna go in for this one just because, like I said, the design to them just looks so fucking cool. I just love the colors and shit on them. Obviously, different versions of different toy companies, they always give you different kind of stuff, but I really like the grizzled look to these, man. It's like the detail and the paint choices that they're using. Like, you're fucking awesome, dude. Like they just look badass, man. Where it's like, man, the people that really collect this like scale, they're fucking eating good with this shit, man. Because look at even the weapons. Like, man, I think the only thing that I can really kind of compare right now that like as far as like just being kind of like different with their designs is that Rage Toys, that Samurai Force. Ah, man, I can't wait. I'm getting that Mikey in this week. Can't wait till they show off the RAF. I think they got a RAF coming up. I think they're gonna show off 2 or 3 figures next in the next pre-order. It's like that chick turtle, and then the RAF they got up their sleeve. So probably gonna be around the corner once that Mikey starts getting people's hands. I think they're gonna show off more pre-orders. So looking forward to that. But I do enjoy the designs of these, man. And speaking of the devil, my man Codenames, he said, you need to start at 118 Thursday show. I know. I was just telling these guys, I was like, man, shout out to my man Codenames, dude. This guy's fucking awesome. During the holidays, I got a package. I was like, oh shit, this is not BBTS box. What the fuck? And I was like, oh man, my man Charlie, bro. My man Charlie. I was like, shit, I know this guy. Man, bro, thank you, man. Really enjoy the little stuff that you're always kind of I was like, this guy's trying to give me hints, bro. He wants me to talk about more TMNT or more JoyToy stuff. I mean, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing that shit, man. Just as my man Codenames wants to. But yo, Codenames, thank you, man. Really, you're the man, bro. Like seriously, you're awesome. So thank you for that gift, man. And yeah, like I said, it was a little Warhammer figure. I only got 2 now. And then shout out to him too. He actually put me onto that secret level. I don't know if you guys have watched Secret Level on Amazon. That shit is fire, bro. Especially the Warhammer episode. That shit was awesome. The Mega Man episode was fucking sick. I was like, bro, I need to get a whole movie of this shit ASAP, or a whole series. It would be so sick. That show was pretty dope. I haven't watched all of them. I watched the Pac-Man one. It's pretty. I'll never look at Pac-Man the same. Like I'll never look at him the same, bro. Man, your hunger. You need to go eat, bro. Oh, fucking crazy, man. But yeah, that's an awesome show. Check that out on Amazon Prime. You guys have it. And then next up, we got the Krang. So fucking pretty cool. Also, man, classic looking Krang. Man, I wonder when we're gonna see like another company do this. If they're gonna do this, I think NECA right now, that's like the most anticipated Krang, is like that big ass one they showed off at Comic-Con. That's gonna be a dope one. But man, you know which one I kind of have my eye on to maybe get, and I want to see the design of it, is that Heat Boys mech shit. I think they're gonna put out a cool ass Krang, and I think I would get it and fudge that into my 112 display as my Krang, because it's gonna be like a fucking robot, which makes sense for him. He's like a fucking robot android type motherfucker with a huge ass brain. Like, that's gonna be sick. Like, oh man, I hope they pull off that design good. I hope they don't fucking get too crazy with it. But man, I think that's gonna be my Krang, bro. Like, you know what? Because like I said, we were talking about the Curse deadline last week. If they can pull that Baxter Stockman figure off, I don't mind that fudging into my TMNT display that's been like my own kind of, Fury Toys, fucking Maestro Union stuff. That Heat Boys Krang, it better be fucking fire. But going back to this one, not a bad out from these guys for this 118 scale stuff, man. Like this shit just looks super classic. I didn't get to check the prices on this. Is this still the same price? Because he would be a little bit bigger than the other characters, man. And then the Krang, the fucking shit looks fucking awesome too. Like He's got the fucking blasters. Like, this looks cool, you know? So, man, it's crazy. Like I said, just to see the fucking frequency of these releases, man, these drops, because they're not like fucking like Hyatt Toys, man. They're not just opening pre-orders up and opening pre-orders up and opening pre-orders up, and we don't get anything in hand. Like, everybody got the brothers in last year. Like, towards the end of last year, that's when I got them in hand. I was like, yeah, this is a solid line. And then they're putting out the Bebop, the Rocksteady. Like, they're putting the stuff in people's hands as they open up more pre-orders. That's what I like to see, dude. I don't like to see just another pre-order, another pre-order, another pre-order, and then wait for them all to hit at the same time. You can go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? And I love the stuff that High is showing off, but it's just a little bit too much at a time without putting anything out. The little turtle accessory, the moment it fall on the floor carpet, is gone forever. Yeah, exactly. That's one of those little types of accessories, right? Where it's like, fuck. Yeah, it's definitely one of those types, man. My man Diesel faces. Hopefully, Toys does all of these. Yeah, you're right. That's the other company that definitely is going to be on a lot of people's radar as far as like their quintessential TMNT line. And yeah, I'm excited to see how they pull off like all the characters from them, man. Because yeah, like I said, for right now, for me, the one that I'm always excited to see the stuff of is the Rage Toys. It's like the Fury Toy stuff, like that fucking Bebop that's gonna come out pretty soon. Like, that shit looks fucking sick. But it's crazy because he's just like, obviously unlicensed. They have to kind of put accessory packs out there. But like, I just love the stuff that they're doing, man. But yeah, the Toys, they're gonna be officially licensed, so it's gonna be crazy to see them. And I gotta wonder if MEZCO is gonna do anything else with the TMNT stuff. It's like, I got a feeling they're gonna reissue that first box set out, you know, obviously with like a red bandana paint edition or whatever. Potential for that. But I'm interested to see if they get into like more of the characters, like maybe if they do a Slash, if they do a Splinter. You know, they did that Casey, that shit was fire. Obviously, I would hope that they're gonna do a Shredder. Like, I can't wait to see them do a Shredder, but probably gonna be a while, man, you know. But yeah, I think it would be fucking gangbusters if they continue to put out more characters. But it's just kind of hard when you're like that type of like toy line. It's like, how do you get reuse for all this stuff? It's like, man, obviously Slash, kind of same turtle shape, you know. It's like they could kind of do that, but it's kind of interesting to see how they can pull stuff off all the time. So hopefully when they do the Shredder, I don't know, man, I got a feeling they're gonna do like a yoked up fucking Shredder, like on that Conan body or something. Like, what is the best MEZCO body for a Shredder? I don't really know. Like, I think people are getting that Doc knock in. Fuck, man, I can't wait to get that shit in. Only been fucking 8 months. So yeah, shit, I'm waiting for that one, but I hear that one's got a pretty fucking sick body. I don't know if it's brand new, but interesting. It'll be interesting to see. Shit, my man Slinky says, bro, that Krang would be dope in 112. Yeah, in 112, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Who's gonna make the best one? I don't know, because I don't think MEZCO's ever gonna fuck around with the Krang, especially one this size. Like, you know, obviously he's gotta be bigger. Not this size, but he's gotta be bigger. I can see he doing a Kang a la Destroyer Psycho Gundam mobile armor. Yeah, I hope they kind of don't get too crazy with the design. Then there was this other company. It was like a more, I don't know if it was like a PVC statue, but it had like a cool, I don't know, it was kind of a little bit too modern. It looked a little bit too cyberpunky. It was like a Krang. I forget the name of the company, but it was like a big piece. But I was like, nah, this shit just looks too stylistically like different from what I had like in mind instead. But I think the Heat Boys one, if they kind of keep it like not super fucking Gundam looking, like, man, they can make a really good Krang. So I'm excited to see that. Krang 42 on Gundam. God damn it. That's a good deal, man. $42 is not bad. Pre-order after pre-order after pre-order. That's Storm Collectibles' entire business model. Yep. And look where they're at now. They're in the dumps. Get them orcs, dog. My man Slink. Yeah, I got to get my hands on one. This guy's buying them up. NYC Figure Fanatic. I know this guy's not skipping out on the orcs. Brick, something is in the house. He says, that hurts hearing folks waiting on that Doc Knock. FWIW. It's dope fig. A friend hooked it up from NYCC. What's FWIW? Man, I'm not hit, Brick. I don't know about these little lingos you guys got on the internet, bro. What if I said something crazy? FWIW. What's that? What does that stand for, man? But yo, as Brick types that in, let's jump into some more JoyToy, because like I said, my man Codenames deserves it. It's for this guy. If you guys are bored by this segment, it's for this guy. Nah, you can't be bored because these are fucking awesome. Next up, we got the Shadow Jaeger Squad. And I don't know what's cooler, man. The designs of these guys or their fucking names. Because we got Raven from Jaeger Squad. And dude, like I said, man, it's fun little toys. Like these things look fucking sick. Design wise, is man, fucking awesome. Like they're fucking awesome looking, you know. For what it's worth, man, I would have never guessed that, Brick. Yeah, for what it's worth, a friend hooked it up from New York Comic Con. Yeah, man. Like I said, I've been seeing people getting it in hand now. It's shipping out, but yeah, I can't wait for it. Man, what a long wait, dude. Dang, those look dope as fuck. Yeah, exactly. But right, what's cooler? Their designs, their fucking names, dude. Raven. I was just cracking myself up. I'm a fucking idiot, dude. I was just fucking laughing my own stupid jokes in my head. People always look at me like, what are you laughing at? Like nothing, bro. So we got Raven. He looks sick. Like he looks badass, you know. And even with these, it's like, man, you got to get the whole squad, bro. You know, you get the squad of 3 because next up we got Viper. And this dude's got a badass name too. It's like, man, if I was ever in the army, I want a name like that, you know, like a cool name, like call me Raven. Man, so Viper looks cool. You know, he's got like fucking got that fucking gas mask on, definitely giving him a lot of character and shit. And their guns, dude, it's like holy fuck, bro. Like, can you fucking handle that thing, dog? That shit's fucking. Imagine the recoil on this fucking huge ass thing on the right. Look at that shit. This looks like a 50 cal. So pretty cool. Like cool fucking looking pieces. And then next up we got the Jackal. Man, like I said, I was laughing at that too long. Didn't realize how stupid it was. So we got Raven, Viper, and Jackal, man. And like I said, as a little squad, like these look awesome, you know. And man, I hate to always say, like, man, I wish these were 112. I wish these were 112 because it's like, man, you could just get these as 118th, man. Just have fun with them, you know. Like, I don't know. I was just trying to think now. I'm like, whenever I look at like collecting and stuff, it's like, man, sometimes I think it's like, am I gonna be happy with the shit in hand? Like, is it really gonna annoy me that much that they don't fit with the rest of my collection? And if it's a maybe, then I just kind of hold off. I'm like, you know what, maybe, you know, maybe. But just as a little squad, like a little platoon and shit, that shit looks sick, bro. Like seriously, when I saw this picture go up, I was like, oh man, these look like some more of these like 118. Kind of reminds you of like Acid Rain and shit. Like the Acid Rain stuff. But yeah, they just look cool, man. And like I said, I hate to always think like, oh, if these are 112, I'd get them. But man, the more and more I see 118 stuff, it's like, man, the more and more of just like the potential for fun, you know. And it always kind of makes me think of like when we were like, at least when I was a kid, even just like a little toy. It's just like, man, how fucking badass would it have been to have these like as a kid? All the world building that you could do with like all the lines across the board. Yeah, man, it's just dope, man. Even like whenever I see like the Fortnite stuff at Target, like the little 4-inchers and stuff, I'm like, man, these shits look fucking fun too, man. I should have got that battle bus when it was at Target. I was fucked up, man. I want to fucking hang that from my ceiling. That shit would have been cool. But yeah, definitely having a lot of fun in this scale. It's just like I said, I always just kind of pump the brakes. If it's something that I'm like not really gonna commit to, man, it's just I don't have money for all this shit, man. I don't have money for all this crap. But like I said, going back to their names, the Jackal. Anybody in the chat going there for these? They do look they look awesome. Oh wow, hell yeah, these are badass. My man, Hard, Fast, and Ugly. I love that name, bro. Oh man. Haha, you a fool. But yeah, homie, sometimes I just be thinking dumb shit and laughing at my own dumb shit. Yeah, exactly, dude. You gotta kid around for yourself, man. Don't take life too seriously. You don't always get cool names in the army. I knew somebody nicknamed Cousin Fucker in the army. Not a joke. Oh, that's terrible. This would be a sick ass fucking little code name and shit right here. Hard, Fast, and Ugly. That's a dope name, bro. Man, I'm still tripping out on my man Brick. He said, for what it's worth, fuck me. I would have never guessed that. Man, I'm gonna start using that one. It's like that one. If you know, you know. That's the one I had a fucking tough time figuring out when it first popped up. But yeah, we're moving on. Moving to something else. Looks like fucking NECA is taking on some of this Disney license, man. And like I said, another mishandled line from guess what? Super 7, everybody's favorite. It's like, man, fuck, what were they doing? What were they doing over there, man? It's like, man, that fucking hippo. They did that hippo. It's like, what the fuck are they doing? And then when they did their Stitch, man, it was something about the Stitch when I first seen it. I was like, man, he looks soulless. Because in the rendered images that they first put out, if you, I think they're still up on BBTS. If you look at the pictures to him, that little white paint in his eye, that gives like the eye, like in the iris and stuff. They didn't have that. They didn't have that in the render, and he just looked like if it was just an all black eye, like he just looked soulless. I'm like, how do you miss that? Like, how do you miss that? Do you think that's just like the reflection from the sun in the animation? Like, dude, like you could see the eye, the ring light in my eye and stuff. Like, did they think that that was some kind of reflection from a light that they didn't have to add that to the sculpt or to the paint? I hope in the finished product they added that, dude. Because when I saw the renders to that, I'm like, man, he looks off. And when I was looking at pictures of Stitch, I'm like, bro, he's missing these little white dots in his eyes. Like, how fucking dumb, man. But going back to this one, this NECA piece, this shit looks awesome. You ain't nothing but a hound. Like, I can already hear that song. And the shout out to my man TOYZ. I think he put that in the captions to this, man. But yo, I gotta give props to NECA here, man. This looks pretty fucking on point. You know, this looks pretty good. And you know, obviously NECA, they get the same kind of it's not gonna scale. It's not gonna scale with my Hasbro. Man, bro, that Sesame Street line that they're pumping out. I've been looking at Harding Studios, Paul Harding, the guy sculpting them out. I've been looking at his social media, like posting them out, posed up. They look fucking good, man. They look fucking good. This Stitch looks fucking good. And shit, I'm excited to see these. I love Stitch. Who doesn't love Stitch, bro? Stitch is awesome. I think he's like one of the highest selling Disney characters. Like, I think he's like surpassed like a lot. I think he's like second highest already. It's just like the merch that they put out to this little motherfucker. It just sells like crazy, man. I do have like the Rebel Tech, and I have the Toy Box edition, that Disney Toy Box edition. Comes with this like fucking car. Like, that shit's sick, bro. Hold the fuck up, man. Let me get something real quick. Cause yeah, that I love that shit. Hold on, that shit's sick. Got this shit over here. Yeah, I got this shit right here. I love Stitch because he's just badass. He's a badass Disney character. Let me get this shit. Gotta reach. Ugh. Yeah, I got this shit right here. So I got this dude, and this is like the little. This is like the car. This came with the Toy Box edition, so it came with like a little. And then I just have like the Medicom. Like, this is the Medicom, so it's not articulated, but I just kind of pose my shit out, just like he's on the hood blasting. Like, dude. And like I said, this is the Medicom stuff. This is like the little UDF figures. So they're small. They're not articulated, but like, you know, they're cool as fuck. Like, they're cool. You know, they're like beautifully sculpted, beautiful paint. And then yeah, if you have like that toy box car, it got like light up features and shit. Like, I don't know. Stitch is just a cool character. And yeah, I always loved this edition. I always wanted Robotech to release this figure. He's got like the fucking 6 arms and shit. He's just blasting motherfuckers. But man, as an articulated action figure, I feel like NECA's gonna put out a solid one, man. So pretty cool. Excited to see how far they go into this, or if it's just like a fucking like a open Disney license. They can kind of just make, you know, obviously all kinds of Disney characters. That'd be awesome, because this is no other information out there. But I find it really strange that they'll kind of just show off this version of Stitch, not really any kind of other information. So I think it is going to be an announcement of a Disney license for them, and that would be, I think that would be awesome. Because like I said, they're going to do it right. They're not going to do the Super 7, $55 a pop for a fucking random hippo from, you know, Fantasia. It's like, what? Why would I want this? Why would I want this huge hippo in a ballerina outfit? Like, makes no sense. And then they put the Stitch, and they gave him this big ass loaf of cake. It looked like a brick of plastic. Shout out to my man Brick something. That was bricking something, bro. That shit was just, it's a non-accessory. It's like, dude, go look at that Ultimate Edition of Stitch. I'm like, who's making the decisions? Do you guys like toys? Do you guys even like toys? Do you guys like any of this shit? Like, it make no sense. So I'm excited to see what's up with this line, man. But yo, man, chat's leaving me. Let me see what's up with the chat. My man Wavy, you gotta laugh and enjoy life. Comment of the fucking night, my man Wavy Crockett. Wait, need a backstory of the name Cousin Fucker. Oh man, Real Figures After Dark. You have to wait for that one. A smart move. If anything, movie is out next week or Stitch. Oh, okay. Is there a movie coming out to Stitch? I had no idea. My man LBZ says, "Yo, hello everyone. I'm super late." Nah, LBZ, you good, bro? Not even like I said, it was super last minute stream. I didn't really put it out there too much, but thank you for stopping by, my man. Liquid. I'm gonna call Liquid LBZ from now on. I'm like, that's a dope little acronym and shit. Out next year. Oh, there's a Stitch movie coming out next year. Okay, yeah, see, that's smart. That is smart. So they're gonna definitely nab a lot of people for that. Neta, it would be dope. Neta, it would be dope as fuck if you and Wade from Unparalleled Universe did a live. On this show, I don't really get too many guests on. I don't really plan on ever getting guests. And I don't know. For me, it's just like, I don't know. That's not my really kind of like interest in making content and stuff, man. I kind of just want to get my little news reel going and just interact with the chat. Like I said, if you look at the description on this video, it says we're gonna take a look at the releases, as in me in the chat. But you know, I'm always kind of open to go on people's shows and stuff if I'm ever invited. So I told my man Laser Pants, I gotta make my way on 3POA. I've been invited a couple times. I've always had to turn them down. I'm like, man, this guy's gonna stop inviting me on there, man. I'm gonna miss my opportunity, man. But I do want to go on there because I just want to go on the stream that's just kind of more, I don't know, more relaxed. It's not to say Wade isn't. Obviously, everybody knows Wade. He's cool as fuck. But it's just, I don't know, like it's not really my cup of tea as far as I don't really catch that stream too much anymore either. So it would just kind of feel weird going on a show you don't really watch. But there's a lot of YouTube out there, bro. There's a lot of good shows out there. But yeah, I'll leave that for the other content creators and stuff. Got my own thing going on. But yo, my man, NYC. So anyway, I started blasting. Oh yeah, that fucking meme. It's like, oh man, the motherfucker breaks in. Do I kill him? So anyway, I started blasting. I forgot the whole joke, but that's just a good ass meme. I mean, A says that's killer. Yeah, thanks, 8. Like I said, that's how I have him displayed. But he does, that car does kind of come with like an articulated figure, but it's like a Disney toy box release. It's very limited, like in articulation and stuff. The little car is dope. Yeah, it's sick, man. I remember seeing this, and it was actually clearancing out on the Disney store because it was like closing down. So I think I got this shit for like, comes with the figure. I think I got it for like, I want to say $25. So can't remember. It was like closed down a couple years ago because all the stores closed down. I don't think the online store closed down, but the stores closed down. So they were like clearancing all the stuff in there. I got that, and I got like the Diamond Select, Carnage, and Venom. So pretty cool. Made out like a bandit and shit. I think I got those for like $15. Right now, OV, 3POA, and Articulated Ninja keep the toy culture real. Are fast and ugly. Bro, this is the first time you watching me, man. How do you know you don't end up hating me? Man. Thank you, man. Thank you if you're enjoying the show, though. With the movie coming out, I hope they take the Beetlejuice route. Make a few and then bounce. Yeah, I mean, that would be awesome. But like I said, if they do end up like acquiring like the Disney license, it would be huge for them, bro. Like it would be huge for them. Even though Disney right now, I don't think I want to get a Mufasa figure. The live action Mufasa, I think I'm good. But if they make like an articulated Simba, articulated Mufasa, Scar from back in the day movie, like, oh man, I would love that, dude. Like that would be fucking awesome. I think they'll be able to pull it off good because look at the sculpt and the paint that goes into this. This is looking nice. And like NECA's really, they've always been good. Like they've always been there and been like a consistent company. But like really over the last couple of years, man, I feel like they've really been turning it up. Like all the TMNT stuff that I used to buy before or anything really NECA, it always had like this brittle feel to it. But every TMNT figure that I've got this year, especially the Stumptown Wrestling Turtles, it's like, man, they feel so smooth. Like, oh man, this shit feels nice. I'm like, yo, I'm really liking where they're going. And the last Ronin line, like that last Ronin line is fucking awesome too. So they're really stepping it up, man. Dude look kind of inbred. Oh fuck. Oh man, dude look kind of inbred. So cousin fucker just sticked. Cool nickname, not for the dude. Yeah, that's my man Obi-Wan. Oh man, for what it's worth, typo. My man Obi-Wan. My man Zoom is in the house. I'm late. What's up? No, man, you guys ain't late, man. You guys always just sliding in on time. Like I said, this show is not really, it's not the most important thing out there. I hope you guys are not late to your fucking workplace and shit. You can tell just by the vibe. Yo, thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro. But yeah, we'll keep it moving, man, because I'm gonna shit talk fucking Super 7 more because I don't think they made Pokemon. Next up, we got some Pokemon Select figures coming from Jazzwares. And man, see, this is where I get a little bit annoyed with these guys. Like, man, they're jumping around so much. It's like, bro, just give us the first 151, and then you can fuck off and make all this other crap. Because first off, we got Deoxys. I don't know this fucking Pokemon, but just by looking at him, I don't like it. It's like, I don't know him. I don't like him. Interesting kind of little setup they got. Looks like it's fucking wired arms, wired tentacles. For what it's worth, that's interesting. You know, it's cool. But I have heard this guy's name before. I've seen him before, so maybe he's a favorite for more like, you know, next gen Pokemon fans. But I'm not a fan of this one, so I could pass on this one. And then we got Cinderace. This is another one that I was like, fuck, what the fuck is this, man? It's not my Pokemon, bro. Not my Pokemon. But yo, this is actually, I think this is the evolved form of a Pokemon that I've actually kind of come to like over like the last couple of years. Ever since I saw his design, as a little score bunny. He's like a little rabbit. He's so awesome. He's just so fucking awesome. He's cute as fuck. He's a little rabbit, bro. His evolved form looks ugly as fuck. I don't like him. Like, I hate him, bro. Don't know him. Don't like him. So easily passing on these two. And then next up, we got Mega Charizard X. So this is where I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking over Pokemon, bro. I definitely don't know what the fuck is going on here. What the fuck is this, man? It's like, what are they do to Charizard? Why is he fucking blue flamed up? It's like, what are they doing? I think this is like from Pokemon XY and shit. So it's like they're able to transform them into like, I forgot. Somebody explained it to me one time. I was like, that sounds stupid as fuck. Kids like this shit. This is ridiculous. It's like, bro, just redo the Pokemon. OG Pokemon was the shit, man. Like I said, I wish these guys would have just gone down the line and made like that 151. I'm dumb. I should have really jumped on the Pokemon toys when I think it was Wicked Cool Toys that was making them. Like they had put out a Venusaur, a Blastoise. They did a Gyarados, the Dragonite. I remember the Dragon. I remember seeing that. I think it was like $25 when I saw it. That shit is like $80 now. So missed out on that one. But this Pokemon Select line that Jazzwares does, it's a pretty impressive line for the price points. Like these are pricing up at like $20. Packing in good amount of articulation, and these are like original sculpts. Like, so it's impressive for the line that they're making. And it's like a vast amount of Pokemon though. That's why I wish they had a little bit more, I guess, order in their releases, because this is just like jumping around way too much. And it kind of sucks. Like, this is a risky run, because if these are original sculpts, you don't get a lot of reuse. People could just be stuck with these random fuck Pokemon they don't give a fuck about. I could be completely off. People could really be hyped over these, but I think the only one that I'm semi-interested would be this Mega Charizard. Well, I already forgot the name of this shit. Mega Charizard X. It's like, I don't know, man. I love that Charizard figure that they put out. This is just looks like something I'm like, why the fuck? What are they doing? What the fuck are they doing, man? What kind of drugs are they giving the Pokemon now? Mega Evolution. There you go. That's what it is. Mega Evolution. So what the fuck is that? Yeah, it's like it's just a little bit too much, you know. I don't collect Pokemon, but YouTuber Ultrazilla has raved on Pokemon Select. Yeah, I follow this other guy named Nostalgia Cam, or I forgot what the fuck his name, but he really loves Pokemon. He loves like Jazzware stuff, like Halo, and does like some of the Micro Galaxy stuff. But I always follow him for the Pokemon stuff. He's hyped for this shit, but man, like I said, I'm like more classic to that 151 OG. But a lot of those toys were already made by Wicked Cool Toys. I think the last one that I picked up from this line was the Mewtwo. That fucking Mewtwo was sick. I had to get my hands on that one. And like I said, not for $20, and you know what you're getting. And it's not like super high quality plastic. It's fucking pretty cheap, actually, pretty cheap feeling, but they do the job. You know, if you want to build out like a cool Pokemon display, they do the job, man. I don't know. I kind of lost a little bit of track as far as like how I wanted to collect those. Like those legendary dogs, like, man, I got the Entei also recently. So I got all three of them, but I fucked up on the legendary birds. I need to get one that's already gone up in price. And I'm like, man, you know what? Unless they reissue that, I'm not getting them. You know, because fuck that. I'm not paying fucking $80 for this shit. They don't feel that good. I still have classic Star Wars figures that I can throw against the wall and nothing happens to it. I wonder what the same I wonder what some are made of that makes them indestructible while other figs are so brittle. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely like the quality in plastic. I'm not gonna claim to be an expert or even act like one, but yeah, whenever I hear all like the different types of plastic that they use, you could tell when companies like cut corners and stuff or in certain areas. Um, but yeah, Nostalgia Unleashed. I don't know if that's the guy's name. He reviews like a lot of Sonic figures. He loves Sonic. He loves like Nintendo. I gotta find him. But if you look up like Pokemon, select Sonic figures and all this shit and nostalgia, you'll find him. It's like some fucking white cat. He's cool as fuck though. He's awesome. Like really like nice guy. Whenever I watch his stream, I'm like, man, this guy's like Pixel Dan 2.0 and shit, but he's cool. I regret not getting the Figuarts Pokemon figures. They sell crazy prices in the aftermarket. Yeah, I know. I regret not getting those too, but I felt like when they put this line out, the select line, I was like, man, this is a solid gift for $23. And then you look at the comparisons, the Charizard versus this or this line, like, man, I'll take this all day, bro. Like $23. Sign me the fuck up. Pinches my Maz, but a blue Charizard is low-key dope. Yeah. Like I said, the design looks cool, but I just think it's just fucking retarded. It's like, bro, yeah, evolves twice. Charmander evolves twice. That's it. That should be the pinnacle of that. Like, leave him alone. Charizard is a perfect Pokemon. They don't need to do this, but it's still a cool look. And then next up, moving to this Gundam Universe line, man. Looks like they're gonna revamp their fucking skeleton for more articulation. So we got this Gundam Universe exoskeleton. I forgot what the name of this shit exactly is. Let me get that. And yeah, they're gonna allow for more articulation. So we're gonna get a whole new wave of these figures coming into the line. And man, for like Gundam fans that don't really do Gunpla or fucking collect those robot spirits, because I think those are like at $100. This is pretty cool, man. This is pretty cool. I remember when I first seen these, I saw them at Target, and I remember picking up the Death Scythe, and I was just like, yeah, I don't think I want to buy too many more of these because it's just I wasn't feeling them. I thought they were a little bit too cheap, and they didn't really have the articulation that I kind of wanted for like a Gundam. Because I love Gundam Wing growing up. That was like my intro to Gundam, and for what it's worth, I think it's like the only Gundam that I really finished all the way through. So yeah, this all new body is a universal reaction frame, and it allows for more dynamic poses than ever before. Coming July 2025. So they were kind of showing off like this like fucking articulation setup that they got in these new figures. And the first wave that's hitting in July 2025 actually kind of went up for pre-order also. So the one thing I liked about these was like that price point, man. Because like I said, when it comes to like figures where you just want some representation and they look pretty good, at $35, these were scratching that itch. And I think the first wave of figures were $20. I think the old ones were $20. So I think these are getting priced up a little bit more, but we just looked at like the updates on like their their skeletal frame or whatever for the articulation. And yeah, for my money, like this looks like it's gonna move a lot better than the last one. So I'm happy to pay that little uptick in price point. And first up, we got Epion. And I remember this motherfucker, dude. This dude was badass. I forgot the name of the dude that fucking piloted this shit, but man, this was a fucking badass Gundam when he was like swinging that fucking whip. Like that shit was sick, man. And I remember I forgot the whole storyline really, but I remember when they had to debut this Gundam, it was like a fucking huge deal. He was like a fucking equalizer type of Gundam. And yeah, he was going up against this Wing Zero. So yeah, I remember I gotta go back and watch that because I can't remember too much of it, but I don't remember the guy being a complete bad guy. I could be wrong, but I remember that fucking this Gundam suit, this mobile suit was like just badass. I think like the armor that it had some kind of special feature and stuff. So this is a cool one, man. I think I'm gonna go in for this one at $35. And then next up, we got the Wing Gundam, so Gundam 001. And yeah, this was like the main Gundam from that fucking series. And then I think he got like a 2.0 version or some shit where he has like the actual angel wings and shit. That shit looks sick. But I remember when I first saw this, I was like, yeah, this is my intro to Gundam, and I always loved the design to it. He just looked cool as fuck. And yeah, this like classic fucking pose right here where he's just blasting this shit. Like, oh, that shit was fucking awesome. So I gotta go back and watch this. Like I said, man, the whole storyline, I remember watching it on Toonami. It was like deep. It was like really kind of reminded me of like some political fucking like drama type. If I was to watch it now, I think I would enjoy it a lot more than I remember when I was a kid. But just seeing like the designs to Gundam and not really knowing too much about it, it was just sick, man. It was just dope as fuck seeing all of them dudes. And then, yeah, all the designs to them, like Heavy Arms was fucking badass with the Gatling guns and all that shit. So I don't know, kind of a cool revamp to this line. As far as I knew, it was already kind of dead. I don't really see too many people advertising this stuff too much, but I did see this pop up this week on the Tamashi Nation's X account. And that's where I kind of learned. I was like, oh, okay, I guess they're kind of revamping the articulation setup. And yeah, if they kind of do more of these like classic looks, at least the ones that I'm familiar with from Gundam Wing, I'm down to get them. You know, shit. I'm gonna wait for that Death Side figure, and I'll probably hop on that one. But I think I'll get this 01 right here. He looks pretty cool. I liked how the Gundam Wing Zero's ultimate nemesis that turned to dragon, Wing Zero destroyed colonies with his rifles. I might have fucking read that wrong. I wish someone would make the Macross Plus designs. Okay, so yeah, and then they're doing Gundam Unicorn. So this is a unicorn suit, your unicorn Gundam, and yeah, this is one that I don't think I'm familiar with at all, but I always do see like fucking the models of this guy always. And then I do always kind of recognize him because he has that big ass fucking bazooka and shit. And I remember watching, I think it was like a YouTube stream that I was watching, or like a show, and they were like ranking like the mobile suits, and this one ranked pretty fucking high as like a really strong one. So I don't know like really the lore to this one, but it is really an iconic mobile suit now that I kind of look at him, because yeah, this is one that I always see all the fucking time. I always recognize like that paint job that he has. Yeah, this shit looks pretty cool. So I don't know, pretty exciting for them. Put out 3 figures, $35 a pop, with this all new articulation setup. But I just don't know how well they're gonna do, man. Because every time I see people buy Gundam, it's always the model kits. Like that community's fucking. I know you guys follow Gunpla Melly. I can think of 2 reasons why. But yeah, whenever I see Gundam figures, it's always like model kits, and then that Robot Spirit stuff. But man, the Robot Spirit stuff is like pretty small, right? Man, I think like recently I seen like somebody building like a RX-78, and it's like I think it's a 130 scale or 144 scale, not 144. I think it's like a 130 scale or something. And it's fucking huge. Like it's tall as fuck. I think it's like 40 inches or something. That shit looks dope as fuck. I kind of wanted to buy that shit. It's like $100. And I think it's like 30 or 40 inches tall. But it's a model kit. But like the pieces are so big, you just kind of, it looks pretty easy to put together. I've actually kind of been watching a couple of streams on that shit. Kind of want that shit. I'm like, you know what? I don't want this shit for like, just put that shit on the floor in the corner of the room or something. That shit just looks sick, because that RX-78 is always iconic as fuck. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see how well this line does though. Like I said, because you know the Gundam fans, I feel like they get plenty of model kits and it scratches their itch for this shit. So, and then I don't really hear too many people clamoring for a Gundam line, but you see these at fucking Target. You know, put a fucking Marvel Legends back down and pick this up. Wouldn't mind it. Shit, read that. Macross Plus is dope. Solar Chogokin made of Valkyries, but cost 300 USD. Oh man, Ghost Tab's always buying that expensive shit, bro. You always know about that high price shit. And then next up, we got Bro Toys coming with another figure. Is this a Yoshimitsu figure? Because man, this is like the closest thing to Yoshimitsu we might ever get, guys. Like shit, man. Like, why is it taking so long to put out figures of this dude? We got Light Warrior, and yo, this shit looks fucking sick, man. Like, dude, these guys are another company that are coming in hot, man. When they put out that God of War figure last year, man, that shit went quick, bro. Like a lot of people were talking about that figure. So a lot of reviewers reviewing it and saying fucking it was just awesome, stellar looking figure. And then recently we just took a look at the Ninja Gaiden pre-order that went up on 5K Toys and TOYZ Metaverse and all that stuff. So yeah, it looks like they're coming with more stuff, man. And really impressed just by the look of them, the sculpt and the detail and the paint and stuff. But man, the articulation that they're packing into these things look fucking awesome. This picture on the right here, like, dude, like, look at that crunch, man. We were kind of looking at the Ninja Gaiden figure last week, that Ryu figure, and yeah, bro, like these things, they look like they're bringing some fucking next level type of articulation, because they even kind of showed it off right here on their shoulder. That's kind of what I was wondering about the butterfly, how it was going so deep with that Ninja Gaiden figure, and I guess that's what it is. It's got like this fucking like a hinge in here. So that shit, man, that's crazy. New unexposed elbow joint design. Oh, okay, so it's probably for this one. But yeah, this looks crazy, man. Like it just for allowing for like better range and stuff without cutting up the figure too much. Because look at all that armor and stuff. Like this looks crazy, man. And I remember hearing that like people were talking about that God of War figure. They were calling it like mini Hot Toys and stuff. And I was like, man, I can see why. Like, look at the detail on this motherfucker, man. So be on the lookout for this pre-order. I think it's already up on 5K Toys. I think it went up last couple of days. So I'm not gonna sleep on these pre-orders, man. I feel like they're gonna go fast once they hit. Cause yeah, the Ninja Gaiden, I know Amazing Yamaguchi's doing it. But man, I feel like people are gonna be a lot more happy with this shit because obviously the Amazing Yamaguchi, the joints in that shit are always kind of ugly. So I don't know. They're gonna allow for dynamic ass posing, but look at these guys. You guys are allowing for some dynamic posing too, and they're not chopping their shit up so ugly. So I don't know, man. I don't know, but I think these are gonna go fast. So don't wait on it. I have it. It's the 1/48th. It's a mega scale RX-78. Oh, okay, shit. Yeah, that thing is awesome, bro. That shit looks fucking awesome. I gotta get it. It's a 1/48 scale. Yeah, because that's like the biggest. I remember searching that. Like, what's the biggest scale to this shit? And it was that. It was like 1/48. I was like, yeah. Yeah, 1/48 scale. I gotta see what's up with that because that looks cool. I don't want to miss out on that shit. This one's pretty dope, no lie. Yeah, exactly. This one's sick, man. So I didn't get the price on this one, but like whenever it's just a pre-order, I think they're taking like $15 NRD on it right now. So be on the lookout for this one if you guys are interested. It is on 5K Toys, man. And then jump into more video game figures. We got this 3-0 MDLX Mega Man Metal Blade version. Shit, man. To me, this motherfucker looks like a San Diego Padres version, man. So I'm not really feeling this one. But I am kind of impressed by the last release. It actually sold out. I think it was the Flame version or some shit. Mega Man. I forgot the proper name to it. But man, I saw that pre-order dry up on HLJ. So I don't know if they're making limited amounts of this. I would imagine they are because it's just kind of a solid paint job or repaint of them. New accessories. So, obviously kind of gives them a different kind of power set. But man, you're doing a little bit too much if you're buying all these different Mega Mans and these just different paint jobs. It's like I want to get the other Robot Masters. Like that'd be cool to see 3-0 make more of them. And like that's where I got to give props back to Jada. It's like they're going in, dude. They're giving you all the other Robot Masters from multiple games. They're not just gonna repaint Mega Man 3 or 4 times and stuff. It's like that's kind of where it gets me a little bit nervous with this 3-0 stuff, man. So I don't know. Hopefully they do, I don't know, like a Proto Man or something. So something different, not just fucking Rock Man all the time. But I do got to get my hands on this MDLX. I think it's in stock, right? It's in stock in some places. It's not too expensive either. I think it's like $40. So I got to see what's up with this one, man. Because it does look cool, like as far as the articulation that's getting packed into it. And I am kind of happy that it's not like nowhere near $100 for this shit, but I don't know. It's just that Jada, man, they came in hot with their stuff, man. And it's obviously different design to it, but like they're killing it for their price points and what they're offering. It's like they're already kind of scratching the itch for this for me, at least. So I haven't really run to pre-order that or order that MDLX regular version, but I just might just to see what's up with it, man. I don't think I've caught any reviews of it, so I haven't really heard anything good or bad. But this version right here, I think I'm good. I don't care if it's getting stellar reviews or not. Jada is all I need for the money. Yeah, exactly. It's like for the money, man. It's like I don't think I need like this extra shit, but I gotta see what's up. Maybe the mega scale Gundam. I mean, okay, guys, I gotta go check it out. Jada showed Proto Man on an expo, so it's gonna show sooner or later. Yeah, I saw that at SDCC, so can't wait to get that one. It's got a little soft goods too, a little scarf and stuff, so that looks pretty awesome. And then also more Mega Man from Battle Network. So this is Mega Man EXC. We got Bass. Is it Bass or Bass? Because somebody told me it's Bass, but I've always heard people call him Bass. So kind of a anti-hero, if I could kind of remember correctly, because I do remember him fighting Mega Man, but I also remember a couple of like episodes because I remember this was an animation. This was an anime also. I think it was like on Fox Kids, kind of towards the end of Fox Kids before we got that fucking animal show, fucking educational programming. So I don't know if he came out in that, but I remember always kind of hearing about this dude. He was like a kind of a good guy also. But then we do get some solicitations right here where he's fucking fighting Mega Man. Mega Man EXE. And then that's the other thing. I always got this mixed up with Mega Man X and Mega Man EXE, but yeah, this is that Battle Network shit. So I don't remember playing the games of this, but I think my younger brother had it. And I think that's kind of where I recognize this guy from. But cool looking fucking figure that Kotobukiya is putting out. I just think they're lacking right here without the soft goods, man. So you see that fucking ugly ass joint right here on the back. Not really cool, but figure wise, I feel like they're putting out some cool stuff, man. You know, like as far as like model kits go, the paint on these look a lot better to me, at least than the 3.0. Because even if you look at like the Rockman right here, like look at his eyes, they're kind of like, that's the one thing that I think kept me from pre-ordering it, is like the fucking paint on the eyes. It just kind of looks like a sticker, you know, kind of looks like a sticker because it has like that extra shading of blue. So I don't know. I feel like right here doesn't look so bad. If you go on HLJ and you look at the solicitations to that regular one, it just looks a little bit off, you know. So I didn't like that on the eyes. Where the Kotobukiya stuff, it just looks so premium. It's got like that matte finish all the time, and yeah, they look really nice. But only fuck with too many model kits. But I have seen that Mega Man, and it does look pretty dope. I don't know, maybe one day I fucking go in and try to build that shit. But like my man Codename saying, man, Jada is all I need for the money too. It's like they're scratching the fucking itch for it, man. You know. I saw Battle Network in Japanese, so I heard him as BS. Oh man, that's terrible. But yeah, I always heard people call him Bass, and then I've heard some people call him Bass. So I was always like, man, what's the name of this motherfucker, man? But it is spelled like Bass, you know. So that's why when I heard people call him Bass, I'm like, that sounds better to me. So yeah, so this is design without his cloak and stuff. Oh, be on the lookout for this. This is already up on the sites like HLJ and the Big Bad Toy Store and all that shit. And they're going pretty deep in that line too. I think they put out multiple releases to that Battle Network shit. So we'll see what's up with it, man. And then 112 day, which is today, got this drop from MEZCO Toys. So MEZCO Toys 112 collected Nosferatu 1922 black and white edition. And man, kind of fucking a little bit lackluster as far as like a MEZCO 112 day went. I always kind of thought that they were gonna show off like a lot of cool stuff during today. I don't they do that every year though? Like, isn't it like a lot more reveals and shit, and not just one pre-order? Or am I wrong? Because I don't know. With the hype of the movie, I can see I can see why they would drop this, but it just I don't know. It didn't really catch my attention today too much. And then kind of just looking through the solicitations of it when I was getting the show ready, I was like, it doesn't really come with too much different from the last releases. I think it's just like a mix of the previous releases. So it's not, and then you got this black and white kind of paint job on them, which was just kind of throwing me off. I was like, man, that's pretty cool. I mean, it is kind of cool. It's like a black and white edition, but yeah, I don't know. It's like this is the third time. Like, what the fuck are they love Nosferatu that fucking much? Like, come on, dude. So I don't know. Definitely a pass for me today, but that's not a bad thing, you know. Save myself a little money. Pass on 112 day, yeah, exactly. And especially like when a lot of people still don't have their fucking Doc Knock. It's like I think that's why they put out that little info like, hey, Doc Knock is like going, you know, shipping out. They put out like two like messages on their social media that Doc Knock was like shipping, because I think they kind of knew that they were gonna open up this pre-order, and it's just like, where the fuck is our figure that we pre-ordered like 8 months ago? Like, you guys want more money? You guys want more pre-orders? Like, fuck off. Where's our stuff, you know? So I think that's somebody, because they never really do that too much. It's always kind of, you know, leave it to Toy Page to go update on his Instagram or on his Facebook page. And it's like, yeah, thankfully that guy does the legwork. MEZCO never lets people know, hey, we're going to ship this out in a week, or hey, sorry about this, and yo, it's going to take a little bit longer. They've never really done that too many times. So kind of was odd to me. But then when I kind of remember that they were going to put out a pre-order today, I was like, oh, that's why they did it. They kind of want to be in people's good graces and shit. Did this shit sell out? I didn't even bother to go check, man. But like I said, it just was a little bit lackluster as far as the 112 day pre-order went. You know, so easy pass for me. But like I said, it's not the worst thing in the world to save a little money and shit when it comes to a pre-order. So kind of happy about it. OV, check out the MEZCO Baghead Butcher. I'm in love with this figure. Oh, okay, yeah, I seen that one go up. There was like, that's like the second version of that one, right? The Gangrene Estates dude. And then is this like a subline that they do? I did notice this on like the previous Nosferatu's, the silent screamers. Do they add that little subline to like all the other some of their other releases, or is it just a Nosferatu? Because like right here where I see like it says Rumble Society, that's what always kind of threw me off with this character. It's like, is this Rumble Society or is this like Nosferatu licensed and shit? Because I don't know. And then I don't know actually, is this a new head sculpt? This burn head sculpt, or is that just from their past releases? I don't have any of the Nosferatus myself, but that's kind of one of the reasons why maybe I was like, but I'm like, just I said it's not my cup of tea all the time because of this shit. But it is like one of the fucking favorites for MEZCO fans. I do know that. The pictures that I see always with him are pretty good though. So I don't know. He's just I don't know, fucking weird looking motherfucker to me. So I always kind of held off. And I still haven't go watch that movie. Oh, we were gonna go fucking this weekend, but shit happened. Some shit happened. I don't know. Maybe check out the news. Know what's up. So did anybody go in for this one though? Because shit, B Rivera spitting facts. Come on, B. I know you went in for this shit, bro. Stop fronting, dog. Stop fronting, bro. I know you went in for this shit. I know you were. I know you were on Toy Page's channel, bro. Talking about fire. Nah, I don't know, man. Shit, I don't know. Like I said, for me, it was a pass, but I did see some people in the comment section kind of hyped up about it. So I don't know. It's because they haven't gotten the Nosferatu themselves, or they were just excited from the movie and shit. But for me, it was kind of a little bit lackluster, like I said. So easy pass. And then next step, a little bit of info coming from Four Horsemen. We got a pre-order going up on the 13th to February 2nd, so a little over half a month. We're gonna have this first 10 years book of Mythic Legions, $50, man. So over 360 pages of information and images chronicling the first decade of figures from Mythic Legions. I think this is fucking awesome, bro. I think this is fucking cool as fuck. I don't know, even like I don't even call myself a casual Legions fan. I'm not really, like I said, I don't really buy too many of their stuff. I do own a couple. I'd get this book. Like this shit is sick, man. Like seriously, to have like in your toy room or something, a little man cave and stuff. Like this is dope. And I don't know, just out of interest, I kind of want to go in for it just to see like the first 10 years, like in a book. Like that's sick. Like, man, you could kind of use this for reference all the fucking time. So I'm thinking about going in for this, man. It just looks, it's just cool. Like whenever I see stuff like this put together, I was just talking to my boy Boncho about I know you guys watch Fig Heel. I watch him for like all my wrestling figures and stuff. And he just recently put out a book also. I think it's available on Amazon though. But it's got like the history of like wrestling figures from like I forgot what specific years and stuff. But man, that guy is like my go-to for wrestling figures. So I'm like, man, he put a book together. Like I gotta see what's up with it, man. Cause yeah, it's kind of cool to have in like toy rooms and stuff, little coffee books like that. This type of shit I always enjoy seeing, and like this is cool as fuck. Like seriously, just for reference alone and kind of knowing the history to this line and stuff. Like this is good. This is good shit, man. So I don't know. Maybe this is where I hate when I see this where it's like pre-order from January 13th to February 2nd. I know you motherfuckers are gonna make more. I know you motherfuckers are gonna have this shit available February, you know, when this shit arrives. So I'm gonna run the gamut. I'm not gonna fucking pre-order this shit. But I hope to get it one day. I'll just say that. I hope to get this one day without pre-ordering it because I think they're gonna produce more, you know, and it's just obviously they need the money up front. But like I said, man, I hate that shit. I hate paying for shit and having to wait. Hell yeah, I'm gonna get the book for sure. Mythics are dope as fuck. Yeah. I think for any Mythic Legions fan, they should go in for this shit. Shit, let's pull on Legion's Gone. Yeah, for reals, man. I should head out there. That shit's a whole ass party. Man. But yeah, be on the lookout for this if you are interested. But like I said, I'm semi-interested, but I think I'll wait. I'll wait when these things arrive and hopefully they have a little in-stock sale or something. That sort of guy. If I pre-order this and then I see this shit popping up on Amazon a year from now, I'm gonna be fucking a little bit pissed off. And then also around the time of that pre-order, it looks like their fucking their Legion Builder Knight figure is also going up. So this is the last figure from that first wave that has not been reissued or re-released. So you're getting the opportunity now to get him, and with a little bit of an update from what I understood. I don't think I read all the information on him, but yeah, you got a little bit of an update now. And so this is the Silver Knight Legion Builder 2. This figure will be offered for pre-order alongside the Mythic Legion's first 10 years book from January 13th to February 2nd on the website. The Silver Knight from the very first Mythic Legion's release was the lone remaining Legion builder from that Kickstarter wave that we had yet to reissue or update with the new release. So pretty cool opportunity to get them. And I gotta say, man, I like how this shit looks, bro. This is like the type of Legion stuff that I like, where it's just classic looking knights, classic looking warrior types. Yeah, I like this shit. I like how this shit looks, man. I think I want to get 2 of these. And then it comes with, I think they differentiated this from the original Kickstarter. I think the shield is like an extra or something. It's got like that 4 horsemen like skull on the shield. That shit looks sick, bro. Like that shield just for your Mythic Legions, like, yeah, you definitely need a couple of those, man. So that shit would be fucking cool to own, man. Especially for your hardcore, like my man NYC. Just come to Legion's Con, bro. Don't bitch out. This guy wants to take selfies, man. I'll take selfies, NYC. So you might not want me to go there so bad, bro. No, in all seriousness, I don't know. That shit looks awesome, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that con looks awesome. I definitely got to get out to some of these cons, man. I want to go to, if they have a power con again, I want to head out to something like that. Or I know my man Codenames telling me to go to Joe Fest. That shit looks awesome too, bro. Joe Fest looks fucking popping, dude. So definitely got to get out to some of these cons, man. But my man, hella selfies, bro. The selfie master. My man NYC, I saw NYC's face more than I saw the goddamn toys and shit. I was like, bro, I seen NYC more than I seen that fucking dragon. God damn it, what's up? Man, the book I will pick up on BBTS, exactly, and it's it's gonna be on there, right? Like for sure, it's gonna be on there. But man, yeah, it is a cool thing. And then are they opening the pre-order to this separate from the book? Because like this better be available too. When it comes in stock, I'm not gonna pre-order this shit. Like I said before, if I miss out, it's on me. But I hate putting my money down to some shit. I'm not gonna get it right away. I'm not with that shit. So I'll wait. But I do want to get my hand on at least 2 of these guys. They look fucking awesome. And yeah, I was just about to say, I hope it comes with a fucking sword. A sword. I remember whenever I say sword, I always think of my homie Francis when I grew up. It was like this little Kenyan dude that lived behind us. He lived like in the next street over. He was like from Kenya. And whenever we would play Halo, he'd be like, get the sword. The sword. I'd be like, the what? What, bro? He said the sword. Oh, man. Good times. I went to Spain 6 years ago. I wanted to get a knight statue for the living room. This figure looks better. Yeah, I think just as a classic knight, it looks pretty damn good. Like, it looks pretty good. So yeah, I don't know if this is the only thing that got changed up from that original release, but yeah, this is a solid looking piece, man. So decided to get my hands on it. But yeah, like I said, I'll wait for the in stock. But yeah, 2 of them would be nice. And then a little bit of 1/6 news. Looks like InArt, Morphic, and Queen Studios were at a little summit event, little dealer event. So they're showing off some of their stuff we've already kind of seen. So you got the Bruce Lee, the little 112 Bruce Lee, that fucking Dark Knight, fucking Bale, Batman. Just looking nice, man. Can't wait to see these pre-orders go live. See how much these things are fucking costing. Because yeah, that's what everybody's wondering. And then we got a Arkham Origins Batman. I don't know if we had seen that in the last event, but it looks fucking awesome. It looks sick. And then we got the Catwoman, that Dark Knight trilogy also. So she looks good too. Might have to get that one. That one looks pretty on point. And they pick up the McFarlane, man, but it's I haven't opened it yet. Might scalp that shit. Like low key, I might scalp that shit. Because I saw that thing was going for like $50 or $60, and this InArt or this Morphic, it just looks way better to me, So yeah, I might have to sell that shit before this thing pops open as a pre-order. Either this shit in a box somewhere, like unopened figures, like a pile of shit. And then their 1/6 stuff from InArt is they got the Ben Affleck bats and shit. So a lot of people are hyped on that one. It's more of the Snyderverse stuff. My girl Gal, Wonder Woman. So man, that's gonna be a nice looking piece. Yeah, look at the swappable accessories and stuff. Also, you get the different looks from her, so that's cool. Or is that the? Or is it the same look, or is it the? Oh yeah, I think it's the same one. My bad. So that looks pretty cool. The likeness on these figures are gonna be on point. And then as far as I know, these all have like rooted hair and shit. So I know the people that got that fucking artisan edition Hot Toys are pretty happy about getting that gal figure, man. But that shit's sold out. So if you're still in the market for a 1/6 version of her, maybe wait for this InArt Studios because it looks good. And then fucking Soups, we got 78 Soups. Like this shit looks good, man. This looks like the best Reeves Superman I've ever seen any action figure get done of him. Like it's really shit images right now. There was a couple closer up slides, but I don't think I got him. But man, yeah, go take a look on the internet or whatever if you could find this. It looked really good, man. So I'm gonna wait to see solicitations on all this stuff. But man, if this 1/6 price isn't too crazy, I don't know, man. Maybe I'll go in for it, man, because this is a really iconic Superman, dude. Like Christopher Reeve Soups is not like the Superman that I grew up with, but it's the best Superman movie ever. Like seriously, they've never really been able to produce a better Superman movie than this. I think I'm gonna give Jason Gunn benefit of the doubt. I think he's gonna put together a solid Superman movie. I actually kind of like what I'm seeing as far as like the trailer reveal, even the costume. Not really. I've been hearing people like bitch about the costume or not really happy too much with the costume. I can kind of understand the bagginess is kind of annoying. I still think it looks good. Like I'm still excited for it. So I'm wait to see that, and I can't wait for the toys and the merch, to all that stuff. Like I can't wait for like the whole trailer reveal. Probably gonna be on the Super Bowl ads and shit, Super Bowl commercials. So I'm gonna wait to see that. But as far as just classic Superman's iconic film stars and stuff like this, even if James Gunn like puts out $1 billion Superman movie, this is still gonna be a more iconic Superman to me, at least. Like it's just the look of him. Like man, it's gonna be hard to top this shit, man. I think I'm gonna enjoy the James Gunn movie more, but as far as a look goes, like a live action Superman, like it's really hard to top this shit. You know, everybody wants to talk about what's the name of that? I can't even remember his fucking name. The last guy that played Superman. What the fuck is his name? I'm having like a brain fart here. I can't. I don't know why people love him so fucking much as Soups. What's his fucking name, dude? God damn it! Why am I blanking out on his name right now? I just never understood why people like that goddamn Superman. It's just people are like, he looks like Superman. I'm like, he doesn't. He's have a serious face all the time. Brandon Roth? No, not him. What the Henry Cavill? Thanks, fucking Ghost. I was like, what the fuck is his name? I'm like, Christopher Reeves. Like, no, bro. What the fuck is his name? I couldn't think of his name. Henry fucking Cavill, man. Why? Why do people like that guy so much? What's the best Henry Cavill movie out there, guys? Tell me, please tell me. Tell me. I want to know why you guys are a fan of this guy. Is it because he looks like Superman? I'm like, yeah, I mean, the dude's cut up. I'm not gonna deny that. That guy's in shape. Yeah. But I just was like, no, bro. Like this guy, why do people like him so fucking much? Everybody was like, recast him, James Gunn. Fuck you. Fuck off. Like, no. What the fuck? No. I would not have been happy about that. But yeah, Henry fucking Cavill. This guy said Brandon Roth. It's fucking movie. Nick Cage. There you go. Obi-Wan knows Nick Cage. Oh man, Deadpool Wolverine. Yes, that's his best film, I guess, right? Like what? Everybody's always in love with this guy. I'm like, what role, what movie did I miss? What did I miss with this guy? Was it the Superman movies that you guys love so much? And people always just say, oh, it's because he looked like him. Are you guys insane? That's why you like him so much? I don't give a fuck. Like, dude, come on, bro. And I feel like this new guy, corn balls or corn sweat, whatever his name is. He looks good. Like, give the guy a chance. He looks good, bro. He looks like a good fucking Clark Kent. He looks like a good Soups. I'm excited, bro. People are like, oh, he's not cut up enough. Dude, Superman isn't like, yeah, different comic panels. He's jacked. Obviously, he's Superman. Bro, he can still kick your ass, bro. He doesn't have to be cut up, motherfucker. Like, he still kick your ass, dog. He's Superman. So it's like all that shit to me. It's like, dude, give it a chance. Give the story a chance. Like, you don't have to just get sold completely on the looks of it. It's like, oh, I believe Henry Cavill could kick my ass. No, you believe Superman could kick your ass. The guy's Superman. Give the guy a chance. He's got superpowers. He doesn't need to be jacked up. It's like, dude, you're fucking Superman. Would you be going to go to the gym to work out? Fuck no. I'd be fucking downing beers. I'd be fucking doing all that shit. Smoking, drinking. Like, why would I need to go to the gym? I'm fucking Superman, bro. I can outlift anybody. Like, why would you need to look like you go to the gym? It makes no sense. Give Superman to the common man, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. Calvo looks to me, it's like, all right, he wasn't overly jacked, but I mean, he's Superman, bro. Like, the fuck? I don't need the guy looking like he bench presses fucking 300 pounds. Like, shit. People like Henry Cavill because the dude seems nice. He's an okay actor. His best movie is Man from Uncle. I've never heard of that shit in my fucking life. And you know what? I don't even have the interest to go look it up. Fuck Henry Cavill. You guys heard it here first. My man Slink in the kick. Say no to cornballs. Corn sweat. And people are like, oh, where's he from? What roles has he done to be Superman? You can apply the same thing to Henry Cavill. What the fuck has he done? What has he done? He ain't done shit. I'm like, bro, whenever I hear that, I'm like, man, I missed this guy's entire career. Like, I missed his entire career. I never saw a movie of him. Like, what? What did I miss? Like, dude, terrible. Terrible, man. Slink. Oh, man. Man from Cal. I don't even know what it is. People like Henry Cavill because he's a big Warhammer 3K fan. Yeah, I've heard that. That's another reason. Codenames, you're guilty of this, bro. You like him because of this. Because he talked shit to some host one time. They were making fun of nerd. That's not enough for the guy. Like, I'm sorry. That ain't fucking enough. Get over it. The guy's washed up. No, he's a never has been actor. It's dead. I don't want to hear his fucking name anymore. I don't want to see figures of him. I'm done with Henry Cavill. Man, you know what? I'm not done with him. I never started. He's over. This shit is over, man. What the fuck? Exactly. 40K. What did I say? What did you type? 3K? Warhammer 3K. Exactly. When I read that, I didn't even think anything wrong of it. Also, Warhammer 3K. Sounds right. Yeah, sounds correct. But yo, man, keep it jumping it back to some better DC stuff. The better days, the more simpler times. Closing it out with the best of the week, best toy company ever, McFarlane Toys. We always say the best for last. Looks like they're putting out a fucking new edition of this Mr. Freeze. And I gotta say, man, Todd, you fucking piece of crap. This one looks better, dude. This one looks fucking better, man. This black light edition, it just looks cool. It looks just like from the fucking movie when he would light up. I was like, oh man, this looks awesome. I was like, dude, you know what? That wave was fucking cool as fuck. I would have been happy just to have bought the Poison Ivy and then waited for this. I would have been perfectly happy. Because that Batman and Robin, that fucking Robin, I didn't like that costume. I like the other one, Batman Forever, better. I didn't need the fucking Batgirl. Like, I didn't need that one. And the Batman, I had that 6-pack. I would have been happy just to get the Poison Ivy and then buy this and not have to buy that whole wave for the bath. Todd, you piece of shit, you got me, bro. You fucking got me, you motherfucker. I'm going to see if I can sell that bath and I'm going to fucking pre-order this shit because this is an Entertainment Earth exclusive. $39. I don't know if it's worth that, but I would have saved money buying that whole wave. So if I can move that bath for like $40 or something, Todd, you piece of shit, man. You fucking got me, you motherfucker. You got me, man. Because like I said, this shit just fucking lit, bro. This shit's tight, man. Like, I wanted this shit. Like, man. Like Cavill, no homo. Oh, man. LBZ. Cavill is from the Jersey Islands. Ah, fuck. But this freeze is dope. Yeah, this freeze is fucking sick, man. It's a fucking time. When I saw this week, I was like, you piece of crap, man. I should have known, bro. I should have fucking known it was up his sleeve to do some shit like this because he's known to double dip, man. He's known to double dip. Doesn't really reissue out stuff, but he does give people another opportunity to kind of get certain pieces or maybe get a different version of it, kind of slightly tweaked. He's done that with multiple releases. Did it with the Bane. He did it with the Azrael bat suit and all that shit. What else has he done it with? I'm trying to think. He's done it a couple of times. I'm waiting to see if he does a Plastic Man, like a deluxe figure. So I didn't buy that fucking bath wave. I was like, fuck that Superman blue is like $100 almost. I'm not getting that, or like $40. I don't know how much it is. It's gone up. man, I hate baths. I hate companies that do baths all the time. Fucking not companies that do them, but I understand why they do them. But I hate buying unnecessary figures if I don't like it. This wave wasn't so bad. Like I said, I was like, all right, I get the Bat family. Poison Ivy looks great. Whatever. It builds out a sick ass bat. But if I would have just had the opportunity just to buy the bat straight up with this little paint feature, come on, Todd, come on, you piece of shit. Don't be like that. Don't be like these other companies, man. I'm not feeling that. And then also at the same time, putting it up, Frostbite edition to Batman. Pretty cool accessory for the Mr. Freeze. Like, I gotta say, like, I don't think I'd be posing this Batman around too much other than like in a photography shot with the Mr. Freeze. Like, that's pretty awesome. Like, I wouldn't be playing with this shit too much outside of that, just for an accessory. Pretty cool. This one's gonna be exclusive to GameStop. $30. It's a little pricey for an accessory, but it isn't a cool accessory if you're gonna really take shots with Mr. Freeze. That'd be pretty awesome. You know, you gotta you freeze them up and stuff. So shit, I don't know. Kind of clever to kind of put these two figures out at the same time to different retailers, but had I had the opportunity to hold out on that bath, I think I would have. Man, and I would have just got it. So my stupid ass not thinking ahead. I should have thought ahead, man. That's kind of why I've held off on that dark side, that Kirby dark side. I'm like, you know what? I want the animated look. I know they just recently put out that fucking video game version. Not my dark side. I want the animation, Superman animated look. I'm gonna hold off and wait. I think he's gonna redo it, repackage it somehow, maybe in a 2-pack with the soups, whatever. Fuck it. But I'll hold off. But here it's like, yeah, you asshole, Todd. You got me, man. You got me fucking good. So anybody miss out on that bath now gets this opportunity because I'll trade you. I'll trade you, man. Shit. Let's see what the chat's saying. Todd's low key a sneaky, grimy motherfucker. Yeah, he low key is. Low key. He is low key, sneaky, and grimy. But I love him, man. Todd is great, bro. I'll give Todd his shit, but for the most part, I fucking think the guy's awesome. Henry Warhammer Cavill or Nutty Cornballs. Oh man, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait for that Warhammer series or that movie. And we could see what Mr. Cavill has. We could see the chops that he has because we ain't seen shit. At least I haven't. I have not seen anything from that guy. I prefer the cornballs. Sweaty cornballs. Todd can't stop, won't stop. McFarlane. Yeah, my man 8. Exactly. Can't stop, won't stop, baby. Wasn't Mr. Freeze the bad from the Schumacher line? Yeah, it was. Like I said, that's what pissed me off, man. That's what pissed me the fuck off. I thought that Freeze had a glass dome. No, I mean he did, right? He had like a helmet and shit, but I mean you see it right here on the card. Yeah, I think the figure does have that shit though. Am I tripping? Right here he doesn't, but I think I gotta check this shit on my shelf right now. Shit, I can't even remember now, but yeah, didn't he have a fucking dome on his face, or am I just remembering something different? Because I don't think he did. He had like this shit around his like not covering his face. It was kind of like around his head, and that's what this blue part is. Yeah, that's what it is right there. It's like this blue glowing part, like that's kind of like the dome, but his face was kind of like coming out, like right here on the card. Yeah, because that's how the other one looks. Kind of see it. But yeah, I don't know. I still prefer this one just because, like I said, just because of that paint feature. Like I like that a lot, man. That shit just it sets it off differently. You know, I would hope it doesn't throw it off when it's not being like lit up and stuff with the UV light. But like right here, just the in-hand image of it looks good. It looks really good. So I don't know, but yeah, I got kind of agree with this shit. Sometimes he is a grimy motherfucker, low-key, sneaky, grimy fucker. Oh man. The creature commandos on Max is kind of sucking cornballs. And I was talking to my boy Future Rick about it because he watched it. And I was like, is it good? I was like, I don't really have any interest in it because I don't really know anything about creature commandos. And I've heard people say it's just like, man, it's just like fucking a reason for James Gunn to show you drawn dicks and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's like, yeah, he shows like a bunch of like dicks and that shit, like draws them out. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, man, what the fuck is up with HBO Max sometimes? Sometimes they put out bangers like that Penguin series, and then they put out crap like that Velma series. Like, what the fuck was that shit? That was terrible. Gun overrated. Codename's coming in. He's going in. We'll see, man. We'll see. I think Codenames are joking around. I think most people are excited for that movie. I know I am. Cornballs or not, I'm excited for it. Just something different from the fucking Snyder cut shit, man. I think we're all kind of looking forward to it. As Arnie Freeze, would you say, chill, everyone, chill? This is fucking awesome. In Art Freeze, oh shit, that would be fucking sick, bro. Like a 1/6. Hot Toys is probably gonna jump on that shit. I know they're making the Hot Toys version of these motherfuckers, so probably jump on that. Man, fucking Uma Thurman, Poison Ivy. That'd be smoking hot. Henry Cavill is also in Mission Impossible. He was okay. He's a great actor, but he is okay. Watchmen from Uncle is a spy film. Man from Uncle is a spy film. It's based on an old TV show. Okay, maybe I'll look it up. I heard he's in line to be the next James Bond, which, all right, I could get behind that. I could get behind Mr. Cavill being Bond. It would be the fucking. I heard there's like people talking that it's gonna be a woman too, like a female James Bond. And it's like, man, if they do that, like that's it, dude. Like we've hit a wall as far as like entertainment and shit goes. It's like this ain't it, bro. Like James Bond got to be a fucking womanizing, gun-toting, fucking cigar smoking, fucking what's the name of his drink? Fucking a martini or whatever the fuck. No, it's what's the name of that shit, guys? It's a shake and not stir shit. Like that's James Bond. I don't want to see no chick. James Bond. Like what the fuck? It make no sense. Like nah, bro. They should bring. I heard people talking about they should bring Pierce Brosnan back as like just a one-off older James Bond from like that old GoldenEye shit. Like that should be sick, bro. That's like one of the best games of all time was that 007 GoldenEye game. Man, hours of fun on that shit, man. New Nosferatu shows Dig 2 at the end. Sorry to spoil the end. God damn it, go sad. Spoilers. I think I'm good with that spoiler though. Close my eyes. Did Cavill come out in that show, The Witcher? Yeah, he was The Witcher. And I heard he was pretty good in that shit. And then they fucked him in the writing. The writing team fucked him. I think they wanted to showcase one of like the female protagonists a lot more, some shit from what I heard. And I was like, damn, that sounds terrible. And I think he left that thinking he was going to continue as Superman or some shit. Or at least that was a rumor. The vodka martini. There you go, my man. Hey, yeah, shaking, not stirred, baby. Fucking gun-toting, womanizing. Fucking, that guy fucks. 007 fucks, bro. The next James Bond is Aaron Taylor Johnson. He signed last year. Is it now? Is that a rumor? I've heard that rumor too. But I don't know. He wouldn't be a bad James Bond either. Should do better than that fucking guy, god-awful Craven movie. Fucking hell, man. I saw the reviews to that. I'm like, bro, this can't be real. Chick James Bond drinks appletinis. Like, yeah, can you imagine that? Like, dude, how weird of a film would that be, man? That's like, dude, man, that's why I'm telling you, man, people are against AI. I myself have my concerns about it and stuff, but if this is the stuff we're gonna get out of Hollywood, man, I can't wait for AI to kind of come in and people could just kind of make their own shit up, maybe just pay licensing fee themselves. Like, yeah, let me pay my licensing fee for my little 2-hour movie that I'm gonna make myself, and then that's it. Not make any money off of it. That's all they need to do is just regulate AI, but it's here. Hell yeah, food. James Bond gotta be hardcore vato. We get Slink as 007. Slink, you're the new 007, bro. My man Slink's picture right here, he's just like flicking off the camera. Oh man, Slink is the new James Bond, bro. But yeah, we'll see about it, man. Cavill used to be Buck Goo and Gina Carano. Did he now? Oh yeah, he was going out with her, right? You're right. That might be the best thing he's ever done. Shit, because Gina used to look fucking. Gina used to look damn good, bro. Shit. To be fair, Chick James Bond is DI, so we should also hook up with girls. Maybe it's like a fucking lesbian fucking 007 and shit. Yeah, there's been worse things out there, man. But yo, guys, I don't want to drag on this show too long when we were talking shit. Way past my bedtime. But yo, guys, thank you guys for joining me, man. Like I said at the beginning of the show, super last minute episode. But I did kind of want to come in here and just like I said, continue the routine. Because yeah, enough fucking taking breaks from this shit. Like I want to continue growing this channel and everything. And right now, for the time being, I only can have time for like one live stream a week. But that I'm trying to work on something to kind of grow that out. It's just I'm like not like a perfectionist or anything, but man, sometimes I just overthink stuff. Like I get told all the time, like stop overthinking stuff all the fucking time. Just do shit and whatever. But I don't know. I'm like, I don't want to waste people's time with like boring shit. So it's kind of been holding me back from doing something else. But I do got to work on it. So be on the lookout, man. Like I said, I've been kind of teasing that out for a while now, but I don't want to just be saying shit and not coming through with it, man. So be on the lookout. There is gonna be like another extra kind of live stream popping off on the channel soon. And then yeah, I hope you guys can join me for that, man. But until then, I'll have to catch you guys on the next one. Next episode of Real Figures, episode number 37. Looking forward to it, man. So you guys take care of yourselves. Remember, this is just my opinions. You guys have yours, I have mine. If we can still kind of chill, chop it up and everything, man. So you guys take care of yourselves, man. I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out.